Sup cunts? Hi, I'm Vince, also known as Pleasant Kenobi on the internet. I am the Magic the Gathering content creator equivalent of a discarded condom. I am rubbery, I'm perhaps useless now that you've used me, but you still want to look inside, you still want to have a good little slurp. Get that tasty treat out from deep inside that crevasse, that little tasty morsel within the hole. This is the pre-stream bit, this is the new intro. I mean, actually, if you're watching this in 6 months' time after I recorded it, it's probably not the new intro. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Here comes the sun, little darling. I'm not live right now. This is a pre-recorded intro, but I will be live shortly. Don't you fucking worry. So welcome to the Hot Boy Milky Gamer Zone. I am the Hot Boy Gamer. I am the most milkable man in esports entertainment. I am the premier beard of the format. If you don't believe me, well, I was endorsed by Louis Scott Vargas. What gives him authority over beards? I don't know, but it sounds good on paper. This is twitch.tv/Pleasant Kenobi. This is where the magic happens, or at least the streaming of the magic. I do stream other things too, a little bit of Warhammer there, a little bit of painting here, a little bit of variety content. Sometimes I play League of Legends, just get incredibly stressed out, but mainly it's magic. I'm live this time, 7 PM, well, I say this time, I might play this intro before a non-Monday stream, but I'm live every Monday at 7 PM GMT or BST, as well as impromptu streams announced via my Twitter and my Instagram and my YouTube, so you should follow me on all those platforms too, where I'm called, yep, not very original, Pleasant Kenobi. There are links to my Instagram and my Twitter and my YouTube down in the like About Me section below this stream. YouTube is where the real magic happens in the sense that I put up more content over there. I put up between 3 and 7 videos a week, primarily magic. Again, a bit of variety content. Wednesdays tend to be Warhammer, but the majority is Magic the Gathering. If you are here for pro plays, if you are here to become an MPL level player, well, firstly, I don't even quite know what the MPL is, but secondly, this is not the place for you. I'm gonna make mistakes, I'm gonna get distracted, I'm gonna talk about complete fucking nonsense, and I'm probably gonna get a bit salty. But in spite of the teaspoons, maybe heaped teaspoons of salt, I think that the environment and the community we've cultivated here is a relatively positive one, an inclusive one. That's right, I did say inclusive. If you're the kind of person that hears the word inclusive and you sort of recoil in pain, if you're the sort of person that asks others to keep politics out of their game, well, you can fuck off. This is not what you're going to enjoy. You're not going to like it here. This will be your own personal hell. That's right, I'm a little bit left-leaning and that's going to be really upsetting for some of you. I'm not even remotely sorry. So we're going to sling some spells, we're going to chat shit, we're going to chat about absolute fucking nonsense, but we're going to have a good time whilst doing it. So grab a brew, grab a tinny of sody pop, grab a coffee, grab a pale ale, a fruit cider, a fruit shoot. Just grab a drink, kick up a stool, lay back. You can even have a wank if you want. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not in a hot tub very often though, so it's not quite the same wank bank material as Twitch. I probably shouldn't go into that. If you want to support, you can subscribe by the button that is either above or below my head. I'm not even sure anymore with all the changes to Twitch and the fact that I have the attention span of a dead cat. The best way to support the channel is via Patreon. There are links below to the Patreon. And for $2 a month, you can get involved with the Discord. I'm regularly on there myself. There's a good community going on there. Apart from a couple of people that are cunts. You know who you are. But on the whole, the community is pretty damn good. Beyond that, subscribe to Pleasant Kenobi on YouTube. That's where most of the content goes up. And that's the best way to support me because it helps me get towards getting that silver plaque at 100k. Which will make me feel like I've actually done something with my life for the last 3 years. And that's all of it, really. So just kick back, relax, shoot some b-ball outside of a school. Couple of guys who are up to no good.
You fuckheads. Hello, everybody. It's me. I'm slightly... Oh, first, sync check. Chat. Sync check. How synced am I? Am I unsynced?
Fucking fuckers.
Know what you're doing right now?
You're now all in the dark.
Impressing the heck out of me.
How'd you feel being in the dark, chat?
How about now?
Know what you're doing
There we
right
go.
now? Impressing the heck out of me.
So chat, to let you all know what's
27 months. Has it really been that long already? How much milk does that mean I have consumed here? Either way, let's keep the milk coming. You milky man in the milky gamer zone.
For like 9 hours straight playing Warhammer. My throat's a bit fucked.
Right now?
Also recorded 2 videos today.
Impressing the
So I'm
heck
on the last
out
of my
of me.
Difflam spray. I'm also really blown out. I'm going to turn down the lights in 1 second. Oh, I'm literally run out. Fuck. It's an old bottle from an old time. Right, chat. So Rob's going to join us. Tonight we're going to be playing, like I said, Red, White, D&T. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Let's give some shout outs to all the boys and girls giving us beautiful, beautiful support. I do genuinely appreciate it. Thank you for the hype train. Hippie Spectre with the 5 months, you beautiful cunt. Shardfire, and got 30 minutes to pop in. And I'm late to stream. That's just how I roll, baby. Who else? J Bender 370. I do love a good bender, if I'm honest. You know, our weekend bender, we eat nothing but Jaffa cakes and then shit out your spleen. DLB Tibbin. Classic. Welcome back, my friend. 27 months. Fucking hell. Has it really been that long already? How much milk does that man? I mean, I've consumed here. Either way, let's keep the milk coming, you milky man in the milky gamer zone. That's what we are right here. We are milky gamers. The best kind. Desater with the Prime. Welcome back, my friend. Thank you for the Prime. Don't forget, though, if you've got Amazon Prime when you're watching and you enjoy the stream, the content that I make, you want to support in some way, Amazon Prime gives you a free Prime sub that you can give to your favourite streamer.
Impressing the heck out of me.
Let's get wild.
Not 27 months, but we're over halfway of a year.
Not 27 months, but over halfway. Look, you don't have to compete with other people's numbers. That's not what this community is about. But Transhorus, fucking hell, every time. Transnosaurus Hex. You motherfucker.
Know what you're doing right now?
Your name. Thank you, my friend. Welcome back. Welcome back. You gave your Prime to Games Done Quick. I'll let you off, Zomg. What the fuck, BB I'll let you off. Zerk 3 with a Prime. Let's fucking go. So, everyone. A quick shout out to Cool Stuff Inc. because they are the new sponsor of the channel.
Doing right
they
now?
are my new sponsor. That means that if you use the code Kenobi at checkout when buying something Cool Stuff Inc., that includes boxed games, card games, Flesh and Blood, Magic, Digimon, Pokemon, any of the good shit. Even Kill Team and Warhammer Underworlds. Don't stop actual 40k and AOS. Maybe I'll get a referral code from the company that someday. But anyway, other stuff you can get that for 5% off and it helps support the channel. Thank you, Ramund. Dear Ramond, are you actually German? Am I doing the German thing? Right, thank you for the Prime, my friend. And Shardfire gifting us a shub. Shardfire with a shubs. Fucking hell. To Sturk Johnson. Hello, hello, hello. To celebrate the change of sponsorship across to Cool Stuff Inc. from my previous sponsor, we are giving away 6 different lots of $50 of Cool Stuff Inc. I could have done one big one, but I thought I'd do little ones because I want to spread it around. You're battling 1,000 today with words, buddy. You're battling 1,000 today with words, buddy. I don't know what that means, Shardfire. I don't know what you're saying, but I believe it to be true. For I believe in science a lot more than Seb McKinnon does. So, let's have a look at the deck we're playing and we'll do our first giveaway. Oh, hello! Canister raids for me as I start getting political. Hello, Canister MTG! Welcome, 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 everybody. I'm Vince, also known as President Kenobi on the internet. I shout about naughty words. I'll give you all a warning. Quick warning. I do say the naughty words. And I have strong feelings on things that have happened today, which we'll probably talk about during the stream. And we're doing giveaways to Cool Stuff Inc. Giveaways to you guys from Cool Stuff Inc., the primary sponsor of this show. But hello, everybody. I normally make YouTube content on the YouTubes, which is always fun when you talk to like a new business meeting and they just talked about streaming all the time. I'm a YouTuber. What the fuck? Welcome, everybody. Thank you for the raid, Canister. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you had a good stream. What were you playing? What was Canister playing? Is Canister here? If not, can someone else tell me? What was he playing? Was he playing Legacy or Modern? Likes to say the parts out loud. I do indeed. I do indeed. Somebody just tweeted at me earlier today that vaccinated people spread the COVID. You played Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh, shit! I need to download the new client. I really do. I want to play some. I really enjoyed Duel Links when we last streamed it. Yu-Gi-Oh! With Magic on the side. Okay. I don't blame you sometimes with Arena. Especially with the new set on the horizon and double feature being fucking garbo, not really worth it. I guess it's worth it in paper if you're grinding out opening rares. Fucking hell. Oh, fuck. I thought you don't swear. Oh, shut up, Polyowl.
Yeah, you can check it out. They have, I think, do only the boxed game stuff. Kill Team, Underworlds, and similar. Mainly because North America is an absolute fucker to distribute Warhammer to, I believe. Or so I've heard. So, like, you know how in the UK you get a lot of percent, you get like 15-20% off your retail price from a lot of game stores. I don't know if that's a common thing in America. I think the distributors get fucked all the time. People getting stuff from distributors get fucked all the time. I've heard bad things. What's my thoughts on the new Tamiyo? Seems decent, generally. Seems like a powerful planeswalker, right? As far as a story moment is concerned, I would have preferred someone a bit more. I would have loved if they just fucking Chandra's now a robot. You know, he just got fucking ham. But I understand why they didn't. Thank you, everybody, for the hype zone. Oop. Let's share this. That's a really cute email. I like that. Rob the Right Robert. I'm going to call you Rob, and then we can talk about some of the stuff we we're just talking about. Well, I'll probably call Rob and then ignore him for 5 minutes. I talk to chat like I always do. So I'm rude like that. I think Tamiyo was a good pick. Even though I don't think it was the bravest of picks, I think it was still good because people do really like Tamiyo, right? So that's right. I keep saying Roy. A lot of Roy. Speaking of people from the West Country, Robbie there? Says he's picked up.
Yes, I am, but I was on mute and I was hollering.
No,
you are West Country born and bred, aren't you?
I certainly am. Who are?
Milk for the milk dad.
Can't tell
Beards
at all
for
that
the beard throne.
How are you, my friend?
I am very, very well, thank you. My first official day back in the office today, so...
Oh shit, yeah, I remember you saying you were going back to the office. Yep. How was, without sharing too much of your personal information with a chat full of people, how was your first day back?
It was fine. It was fine.
I'm going to turn you down slightly. I noticed on the VOD for last week that I didn't put up on YouTube, and then you were very loud. Speak for me again, my friend.
Speaking to you now, my friend. How's it going? Blah, 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 blah.
There you go. Cool. People, do I sound... I want to sound ever so slightly louder than Rob because of my ego. Do I sound slightly louder than Rob? Chat. Thank you for the subs, Folix. Milk for the milk dad. Milk dad. Milk dad. What's your mother's brother, though? Howdy. Hello, my friend. 29 months is a long old fucking time. 26 is also a long time, Folix. Thank you for coming back with this shit. I'm reveling how Modern White is now a top deck for 2 months max, and people are already complaining about the good cards in Neo. So it's definitely not Pikachu. I assume you're talking about standard. I have no fucking idea about standard. I'm going to turn you back up again, Rob. Speak to me again, my friend. Naki's a bit too quiet.
Hello.
I generally think that Streamlabs OBS is a garbage program. I need to move off of it because I only turned you down by about 30%, and people said you could not hear you.
Oh, good lord.
So now I put your by maybe another 10.
Hello. Can you hear me, chat? What is the sound out there?
Can you hear him, Chat Fandango?
Can you hear me, Chat Fandango? Yes, better. All better. All
right.
Jolly good, better.
This was
Jiki Mirror Breaker Saga card. I'm so excited.
Oh shit, has that been spoiled?
Yes, it has.
Let's have a look.
It's not very powerful, but it's super cool, and I'm very excited about it. And I'm going to buy many copies.
I saw this earlier, but didn't realise it was actually Kiki because I just saw that it went past my feed and I was too busy arguing with anti-vaxxers.
It's so cool. The promo version has got like the fancy version has got really cool art on it. It's
Boy, you dirty Blood Angels player.
Oh, hang on 1 second,
I got a new job. I have come to try to retake my throne from Bobbio.
Welcome back, Barry. Is this another new job? Are you on like a second new job in the last 2 months? Or do you mean you're back after your new job took up all your time? But welcome back, Barry, and I'm very excited to get our Warhammer League underway. But let's Warhammer for a second. Naki, I'm going to do a video on the Megazord sword tomorrow. I did my video about the good white cards just came out. Fucking hell, Barry. Barry disrupting all the spoiler talk. I don't mind, Barry, if you're throwing money about. Gifting out subs to AJ Hewitt, Carcinogenics, hello Carcinogenics, long time no see, Longusa de Rathini, Graveyard Shenanigans, D&D Junkie 1988, Couch Boy J, Ultra XL, Nate Fennelly, and Kick Giggles. What we're going to do, to thank for the good shit, is we're going to run our first giveaway. So we have 6 giveaways tonight, all for $50 of store credit with Cool Stuff Inc., the channel's new sponsor. So we're going to do one now. I don't know what the command is anymore. Is it just exclam giveaway?
No, you doing
giveaway.
No, let's try again.
Write a keyword, start a giveaway.
Can I get the prompt from... No, okay. Okay, everyone. I want you to put into chat Kiki, Jiki,
impressing the heck
with a space. We're going to run it for the next couple minutes. Just while we talk through some spoilers. and then I'll end it. So everyone who writes Kiki space Jiki will be entered into the competition to get a code for $50 of store credit at coolstuffinc.com. I'm only a sponsor, Rob. I didn't know if I told you. Did you know that?
I did. I did know that.
Oh, you do know now. Oh, and if it was buying anything, 5% off if you use the code Kenobi, which is pretty good. I've been clamoring to actually get a discount code as such for a long time. So this card, I saw it on Twitter, sorry, and I didn't actually read it. And I've just realized it's a mirror that's broken with Kiki's image in it. That's pretty cool. Mm-hmm. It makes a 2/2 goblin whenever this token, this is a tax crit treasure token. They love goblins and monkeys making treasure, don't they? They love it. You may discard up to 2 cards if you do draw that many cards. That's actually a pretty strong effect, but it's on a 3-mana saga. So, and then you exile it and return to play, and it's basically a Kiki, yay nay?
It's a 2/2 enchantment creature, goblin enchantment with 1 tap. So Kiki has 8 spells in tap. Yeah.
It's done on purpose, right? To stop it from going infinite.
Yes.
That is literally the reason it costs 1 mana.
Mm-hmm.
Impressing the heck out.
Huh.
So yeah.
So everybody, this is a fixed Kiki Jiki.
But I think it's a great callback. I think it's an excellent way to reference Kiki Jiki without breaking standard. And yeah, I think it's a great card. And Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker is my favourite card. So yeah.
Rob, you're being way too positive. Like, read this first comment. Glad they took one of the best cards in the set, took a massive dump on it. It's just so fucking over the top.
I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, I was there. I was there during Champions of Kamigawa, and nobody played it. Nobody played that card until Twin came along and pestered and all that kind of stuff. So, like, it wasn't one of the best cards around. It's just my favorite card. So
is there anything in Standard right now that combos with it that warrants they make it not go infinite? I mean, I think it's a good idea not get it as a 3-mana enchantment into Modern and Legacy that then transforms into a Kiki down the line. That's probably a good idea.
I mean, there's that Lantern thing, isn't it? In is that still in Standard? And it's
Home Monitor?
Untap target permanent.
That was Dominaria, wasn't it? Or was that Strixhaven?
I've no idea. It could have been
Goldspan Dragon for 1. Oh, I see what you mean. Definitely not Pikachu. The problem is Goldspan Dragon might give you the mana to activate Kiki Jiki, but it does not untap Kiki Jiki. That's the problem there, right? Hello, MTG Tengu. Long time no see, my friend. Welcome. I'm going to end the giveaway now. Let's see who got it. Go on, Twitch. Great Sir Panda. Hold your pants, Great Sir Panda, because I'm about to DM you. That's right. Not only did you win some store credit, you're going to get a DM from everybody's favourite Milky Man. I have to make sure I give this out. What was your name? Sir, friend, person?
Great
Where did it go?
Panda.
Great Sir Panda. Make a note of who's got them so I don't fuck this up. Ba-ba-da-ba. Right, cool. So I'm going to DM you now, my friend. I need to actually open up Twitch off of Streamlabs because Streamlabs is garbo. I need to stop using it. I've said that twice now. We've already just started streaming. Fucking hell. Right. Yeah, I like this card. I think this card's cool. I think this card's very, very cool. It's nice to have things that aren't broken as fuck or obnoxious. Yeah, honestly.
Absolutely. It's cool. I mean, I saw they printed 4 more Ninja the D-Powers into Pauper, which looks fun.
Has Grace of Panda responded yet to winning? Yeah, they did. There they are. I see you. You 3-month subscriber. You supporter. What? Is Twitch going to open? My Twitch is being very weird. I'm right-clicking and saying message. Can I do that? I feel like an old person. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. And by old person, I mean someone who doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, if you see what I mean. Not like I've suddenly become like 90 or whatever. This is the most thrilling content ever, chat.
11 months of milky fucking magic.
The fuck? Well, I don't know if it's Amazon or me being dumb, but there appears to be no way to message you from in-channel right now. Which is definitely not right, because I've done this before. This is how I've done giveaways before. I don't want to mod you, I don't want to ban you, and I don't want to time you out.
Can you add them
there we go. There we go. We're good. I'll tell you what it is, chat. I'll be completely honest. It's not Amazon's fault. I forgot it's called Whispers on it. So there's no DM. There was no message button. There was like Whisper. Ah, there we go. Like it used to be on Battle.net back in the day. Look, chat, I'm being fucking honest, all right? I do feel like an old man now for missing the word whisper. Right. That's our first giveaway done. Fucking hell. Only 5 more of those to stumble through. Yeah, this card's wicked. I like it a lot. I think that's like a really good homage to Kiki Jiki. And the fact that it makes a Kiki that isn't broken as fuck, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's perfectly reasonable. Yeah. And then there's people just be like, oh, they've not done the right thing. I'm loving the spoilers at the moment. Genuinely excited for this set. This card, Rob, this is the one I did a video talking about on the white card. This card here. Oh, fuck, I'm hot for it.
Oh, yes. Yeah, I saw this. It's white scavenging ooze.
So outside of matchups where your life total really matters, like Burn and like even Delver, I guess, and stuff like that, I guess ooze is better. But outside of those matchups, it's probably better because it grows off nothing, right? So like the problem with skews like randomly in a matchup where you need a clock is that sometimes they have no creatures in the bin, like in Legacy and Modern.
Oh yeah, like especially like if you're doing with like Storm or something where like you want to eat the graveyard shit, but it doesn't give you any, it doesn't make your skews any bigger, right? Like
exactly. So now you can just like eat Lotus Petals and fetch lands and all sorts of stuff, and it gets bigger. Oh, maybe we play alongside Mirren Crusader. Who knows? The world is a proverbial oyster. On that note, let's talk about what we're playing today. So we are playing this. This is Imperial Taxes by Duncan Aldersheim Marshall. Not a prolific 5-0er, but they went, I think it's 6-1 at a small Japanese tournament. I'm using that term like Seth does, where it's actually the tournament in America. And it was a 1k buyer box or winner box for Modern. And they came first. So this is D&T in its typical Modern iteration with no... So in Modern, by the way, just to clarify that if anyone is wondering. No Leonin Arbiters, mainly because we're playing tutors. Those tutors being 4 copies of Stoneforge Mystic and 4 copies of Imperial Recruiter. Now, I will... I thought it was 5 copies then. I will admit to you, when I was looking at the list, I was so fucking confused as to why there's only 2 Thalias, 1 Magus and stuff. Because I just forgot this got put into Modern. Like, because you don't see it very much, right? Obviously, the white one didn't make it, but this one did. Yeah, so that's all. So we've got 2 tutor packages. Stoneforge gets us Caldra Complete or Battle Skull. A pretty straightforward package, basically. We've got one with Life Think and one that beats a lot harder. And then Imperial Recruiter, which searches for power, can get everything else in the deck. Barring Wisp. I believe it's barring Wisp. Power 2. And there's Wisp. Is there anything else? I guess everything else. So we've got Thalia as part of the toolbox. Magus of the Moon. Skyclave Apparition as removal. Stoneforge Mystic as part of the tutor package. A Charming Prince for resetting or gaining life or scrying. Ragavans, which... Oh, I just need to add one of those back to the deck. Ragavan, I don't think we'll be tutoring for much, but it's there. Giver of Runes. And obviously you can chain recruiters if you need bodies. And then the other key parts we can get are Kiki Jiki Mirror Breaker, which is very apt considering the previews and the spoilers. So we can tap it to make copies of things, including recruiters and other stuff, so we get other things. For example, you can go recruiter, get Kiki, put Kiki in, copy recruiter with Kiki. The recruiter comes into play, trigger, go find Felidar Guardian, vial the Felidar Guardian off your 4, flick a Kiki, reset Kiki, Kiki makes a Felidar Guardian, we're off to the races. So it's really cool, because the recruiter gets both parts of the combo as well as all our disruptive shit. It's really cool. I was thinking of changing it to play one more, where is it? Sunbait Canyon. And one more Wisp, because Wisp is the only card in the deck we can't actually shoot it for. But I thought, you know what, we'll go with the logic that, of the person who put this together. Our sideboard is a lot more targets for our tutor again. There's 2 paths to exile if we need a lot of removal. I'm not really sure what decks in the metagame will that be against. I haven't played a huge amount of Modern recently in the last month or so. I've got 2 Revokers, Magus of the Moon, Buried Forge Tender, double Kataki, was evidently for the Affinity 8-cast Hardened Scales decks, obviously. Leonin Relic Water, a classic that I haven't played with in quite some time, so I'm excited by that. 3 copies of Sanctifying Deck, which I think is one of, if not the most played card in Legacy, creature-wise. It's got a really high number.
Yep. I mean...
Yeah, it's because the decks that play it play 3 or 4 in the board, so it gets a high number when it does get played. Yeah, it's interesting. That's one of the highest played cards. 2 copies of Sanctum Prelate and a Burden Forge Tender. That is our deck. And we get to play fetch lands too, because we're not playing Arbiter. Yeah, I'm pretty excited to play this. I always feel sad not playing Leonin Arbiter. So what I'm going to focus on in today's stream is not like, oh, I wish I had an Arbiter to Ghost Squad right now, which I'm probably going to say at some point during our 5 games.
Yeah, probably.
But it's the upside is We don't fuck our own Stoneforgers up. We don't fuck our own Imperial Recruiters up. And our mana base is consistent and probably strong enough that we're not going to get fucked for mana at any point. Where when you're playing a 2-colour D&T variant of Modern, you will sometimes need a green or red or black people, whatever, and your colour stands are fucking you. So not playing Ghost Quarters plus Arbiter does help us in that way. But ultimately, I don't feel that D&T because we haven't really got much of a disruptive mana plan. Like Thalia, just 2 copies of Thalia doesn't really feel like we're there.
It's just basically it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see how we go.
So yeah, let's get on with it. I've got a legacy one-shot game tomorrow, chat, coming out, which is probably one of the funniest games of Magic I've played in a fucking while. I went and told Steph how funny it was, and she was like, I don't understand what you're saying. It was so good. So that should be out on the channel tomorrow. Right, let's get into this. And some subs. Let's talk about the subs that were disrupting me while I was doing my thing. You motherfuckers.
Trash Santa.
Thank you. Right, so... Elegant Evelyn, thank you for the prime, my friend. Welcome. Craig the Awesome, welcome back for 27 months. It's a fucking long old time. Pseudonym Malice? Anyway, welcome back for 20 months. And Obi-Wan Jacoby, which I feel like I've put that name out before, but only 2 months. Thank you, my friend. Welcome back. The Trash Center I'm very proud of. Have you seen this month's Patreon sleeve, everyone? Bob, have you seen it?
Chicken Nugget was the last one I saw.
That is this month. It's still available for 4 more days. I'll be shouting from the rooftops about that tomorrow.
It is super sweet.
I fucking love it. I'll show it to chat now, actually. Real quick. Do a bit more self-promotion. I am a self-promoting monster. Cool, John. If you're in chat, I just saw your message. I will sort that out in just 1 second, my friend. Thank you for that. God. Here it is. Where is it? So, chat. Zoom out a little bit. Oh, look at that. Patreon reward, chat. So, if you don't know how this works, because I haven't actually talked about this on stream ever, I don't think. I might have mentioned Trash Santa, maybe, over Christmas. Is that if you are a patron, which is $2 a month, you get a free altar sleeve with free shipping. It's that simple. You can give me more money if you want to. But the whole point is I want everyone who is on the Patreon to get access to this stuff. And this is my favourite one so far. Because Damavida Neuromancer, who's the lady, the artiste that has done all of these so far, has smashed out of the park for all of them. But this one was so... I sent her a prompt with like a drawing of how I wanted the layout, the fingers, the greasy fingers and the dip and stuff. And she just fucking smashed it. It's so good. Look at this little fucking discarded lid.
Right, yeah, it's just... Oh, it's so good.
So I believe, I'd have to double check. I said there should be 2 versions that's available when it comes out. Where one doesn't cover the text box at all. I think was the discussion. I can't remember if we actually ended up having both of those done. But yeah. Thank you, Mike. Mike is on it for fucking helping me shill here. It's free shipping for the whole fucking order. So if you're gonna buy other altar sleeves, become a patron, get a free sleeve, get free shipping, and then just buy the ones you want, and you're helping the channel. There we go. We put up a prediction. Are we going infinite in round 1 game? Was that you or Naki, Rob?
That was not me.
Yeah, Rob's like me. He's an old man. You wouldn't have to do a prediction if you tried, would you, Rob?
Yeah, no.
So it's Naki or John? I think it was Naki or John. Yes, John, I am ready for Saturday. Are we streaming on your channel, John? So I'm hanging out with John in the flesh for his birthday this week on Saturday.
Nothing better than John's flesh on a birthday.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna like a big fleshy sock, and then we're gonna hopefully be streaming. Yes, we are. Yeah, that's why I'm bringing a mic. I assume that was the case. We weren't just gonna like record a song or something. John cracks out his fucking acoustic guitar or something like that. I don't know. Right, let's get into our first round. Now that promotion is over. Links to the Patreon in the description below if you want to get involved in that. Again, no fucking obligation, kids. No wonder my throat's fucked. I'm just constantly shouting, Rob.
It's your job.
Played some Warhammer over the weekend, Rob. Went to a tournament.
I saw some pickies. Yeah, looked like you had fun.
It was fucking sick. I loved it.
Did you win?
The community is so... I went 3-2.
Mm-hmm.
I took Custodies and Sisters of Battle as a soup. And my 2 losses were to pure Custodies. So, turns out, perhaps I either don't know how to play against them, or my army's in position to play against them. Maybe a bit of both.
Cool. I
got beat. It's fucking sick. And I've got another tournament in 2 weeks' time, and I'm probably going to play pure Custodies there. So I've got a bit more painting to do. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the community, it's just... There's a slightly different vibe to Magic. I'll be honest, there seems to be less... It feels... less progressive in the sense that it's just a lot of older men, right? There's just not a lot of women playing Warhammer. There's not a lot of like, I have actually met a non-binary Warhammer player and some trans people in the Warhammer community as well, so it's not completely absent of that. But on the whole, some of those older men can be a bit cagey and stuff, and some people can be a bit shitty. But like, people just ask you how you're doing. Like, it's not the London GT where the main event was like 300 people, and random people just like didn't know I was from YouTube or anything like that. They didn't know who I was. Just waiting to get some water at the water machine. They're like, "How you doing, mate?" And we'll just talk about our record and stuff. Not like Magic, where some comes along goes, "How are you doing?" Waiting for their turn to speak and tell you how their bad beat is.
Yeah, or they'll just walk up to you and just be like, "Guess you just won 3-0," and and just throw you straight out the game. Like, great, thanks.
Yeah. But this is random people talking about it. It just feels a bit more friendly in that sense. I'm not saying their community is perfect. I mean, we had neo-Nazis rocking up to events in Sweden in December, didn't we? So it's not all perfection. But I mean, then we've got magic artists being fucking weirdos too. So who knows? Alright then. This hand seems pretty reasonable.
Yeah, seems alright.
Feels very mid-range, right? Just gonna curve out, get a bit of value.
Yeah. Seems good.
It just doesn't feel like I'm doing much for my opponent. I don't know. We'll see. The cool thing about Ragavan, and I don't believe I'm saying this, he's pushed obnoxious and shouldn't have printed. But the cool thing... Oh, fucking hell. Tron seems rougher without Ghost Quarters, I won't lie.
You weren't going to focus on that.
Oh, no, you're right! Thank you for catching me out and telling me to shut up.
You'd be grateful we'd be able to cast that Skyclave apparition on time with its double white mana cost.
Not if they go Tronland, and then just play a 7-drop and I'll Skyclave captain shit. But the cool thing about Ragavan is you get these situations where you're just playing your opponent's deck, and I like that. It's a lot of fun.
Yep. I mean, we're probably not going to be playing a lot of this deck, but you never know. Got a lot of Talos things. Can pick up a few more of those here.
Oh, fuck. They're missing a land drop. That is interesting.
That is very interesting.
I guess Ragavan also accelerates the Kiki plan.
He does, yeah. And he can fix your mana because he makes treasures, doesn't he?
Oh, fuck. You sounded very West Country then, Robin. I love it. So we hit them. Oh, I kind of really want to play that.
Cast. Yeah, 100%, yeah.
But we can play a recruiter here and just go get a Kiki.
Actually,
yeah. Play a Star and play a Stoneforge. I guess Cauldron just fucking kills them as well.
Yeah, Star into Stoneforge seems like a faster way to win. Because it's all very well getting a Kiki, but we haven't, like, besides getting Imperial Recruiter to then get a thing, there are a lot of steps there that we probably don't have time to do. Land drop or not.
Yeah, so there's two interesting things from chat as well. So we've got we've got like 1,000,000,001, literally 1,000,000 options here, right? Because of the access to tutored tutors. The other thing that's really, so there's two other options. One is we Skyclave this, knowing they've missed a land, which really fucks with them, right?
Yep.
The other one is we recruit for, yeah, we can get Magus, which also really fucks with them. I think I want to take the Sphere here, because then if they make a land up next turn, we can still go get Magus. Yeah. Because the chance of them going Tronland is very unlikely. So let's get that Sphere because it really messes them up. Let's go get a white source here. And this is dumb. This monkey is so fucking dumb. We've cast it once and I'm already saying about how dumb it is in this deck. Right, so they don't get to dig for a card now. They can't cast any green spells in their hand unless they've got another star. If they've got another star or sphere, it doesn't matter if they haven't got another land. There's the other star. They found a power plant. They crack it. They cast Ancient Stones, I assume? No, just another star. Okay. Fine. If we draw a Wisp, we can take the other star again. I don't know. Draw a Recruiter. Go to combat and attack. Put them to 14. Thank you, Nanopus and TPZ. Welcome back, my friends. We'll be doing another giveaway, by the way, after this round, if people are wondering. I guess we go and get Magus here.
Basically ends the game, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Especially now we've taken that Walking Ballista that they can now not shoot for.
Yeah, a white source here. Cast a Recruiter. And we're going to grab a Magus of the Moon. If they play a card, I don't think we give a shit, honestly. Not to be dismissive of of you, Sid and Alice in the chat. I'm saying, like, card doesn't do a huge amount here. I don't think they play. I don't even know what Tron is playing anymore. It's just so not part of the metagame. It's not even talked about.
Must still be playing Karn.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So Don Azuka, I'm very outspoken about the fact that I hate playing 80 card D&T decks. So I want to draw the cards that are good. So yeah, I'm much more in the non-80 card camp. Okay, go to combat, attack you. Boop. We exile a forest on top of the library. Chat, how many forests does modern Tron play? Did we just go with like the only one? Who knows? So we're gonna make us them. What else are we doing this turn? Just another. Make us another recruiter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Why the fun?
Make us red. Fucking monkey, man. It's just you know, I was saying how like. No, I said that Ghost Quarter makes the matchup better. Maybe just having a monkey on turn one makes the matchup very good. Like, because Tron just doesn't deal with a monkey.
Matchup pretty good. Yeah, like what can Tron do about that besides just getting down a quick walking ballista?
Oh, you could play one singular Avalanche Rider in this deck as well. Probably shouldn't, but you could.
You probably shouldn't, but it would be fun.
So walking ballista is their answer to the monkey.
I guess that, and they still play Spinal Extortion or whatever it is on Spinal Extraction.
Spatial Extortion.
Spatial. Yeah, the thing that
Distortion or Extortion. Yeah, it's the -3/+3.
Yeah. That was.
I shocked to send a message, chat. I shocked to send a message. Naki and Co and chat are asking why we didn't just play the Magus first to get this into a mountain. Like, come on. Don't want to show them our hand, do we? You got to play this. You don't want them to know we got a Magus coming.
No, you're doing right
chat.
now.
Gone talk complete shit. Hello, Warsaw Gaming.
Good evening, lads.
Hello. Oh, we should have just started Forge last turn, by the way, because then they'd actually be dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, because now they live a turn. Yeah. Which is probably not too important, but... Oh, no, they don't, because we just make Kiki make a body and hit them with it.
Problem solved.
Problem solved.
Which body would you like to make? Not a Ragavan. Make a Magus.
Really? Yeah. And this is lethal. No, we can't combo yet because we could copy over a recruiter and get the cat, but then the cat is in our hand.
Faladar Guardian. Also, for somebody mentioned it in the chat earlier, that's why we're not playing Restoration Angel. Is that we can tutor for Faladar Guardian. You can't tutor for it for Restoration Angel with Imperial Recruiter.
I think I'll bring the Magus and the 2 Relic Warders. Kataki's a bit shit with our treasures and our vials. It's not impactful enough. But I think Prelate on 1 on turns 2 through 3 might be decent.
Yeah, I'd agree.
We can also just put it on 7 so they can't play Big Khan.
That also works.
Revoke is a similar thing, isn't it? But we have to name the exact permanent.
Oh, Revoker naming Walking Ballista. Could that be a thing we could do? Yeah,
these are actually very similar in the matchup because Revoker names all of the things they're trying to get rid of and the Planeswalkers. But Sanctum Prelate dies to Walking Ballista. Can't stop Walking Ballista, so that's the upside for Revoker. Yeah. Well, Sanctum Prelate also answers their walkers, John. Just name 7 or 8, right? Get 2 of them. You want Path. Are they playing Wormcoil Engine? That is a question. I'm going to look at Goldfish. What the fuck are they playing anymore?
They might be.
Yeah. It's definitely an option. Tron. Monogreen Tron. 10th most played deck in the format. Wormcoil Engine, Walking Ballista, Sundering Titan, Ulamog, Emrakul, Karn 4 mana, Karn 7 mana, and Ugin on 8 mana. Okay, and they're playing All This Dust. So, because they're playing All This Dust, we're going to play... They're probably playing All This Dust. Let's be honest, obviously not everyone plays the same list. We'll play Revoker over the Sanctum Prelate in this matchup. We're going to bring the paths in for those creatures. I'm actually going to trim some Skycliffs. They're okay in that matchup. Do I want them over the Relic Waters more? No, because Relic Water can get rid of a Wormcoil Engine. The Skycliffs can't.
Yep. Makes sense.
There's a lot of cuts here. I think our bolts kill Planeswalkers, but they don't feel that good. I'm going to cut them and then see if I regret it later. Yeah, Revoker can screw with a lot of things. That was the point I was getting at. It's basically the same as Sanctum Prelay, but you've got to like predict what's in their hand or hit it while it's on board, like while they're tapped out. Yeah, it's a very similar slot. One is obviously 1 mana cheaper though. It doesn't die to all its dust. Actually, it's always just 7 mana. Is it 7? Because if it's 7 mana, you would just probably slam a Prelate on 7 and turns off All His Dust and Karn. Although this list is only playing 2 copies of All His Dust, so yeah. This is modern, my friends, if you're wondering. Sorry, I wasn't very clear there. We're going to keep this because we've got a turn 1 Monkey into a turn 2 Relic Water. Thank you, Jake and Joel. Hello, hello. How are you boys doing over there with your hashtag MTG Finance? Monkey OP. It'll be OP if they don't just go turn 2 Walking Ballista. I'll be fucking devastated. I say devastated. It'll just be a 1-for-1 trade. But I'll be devastated. I'm just going to shock myself here. I was going to say 1 time no Walking Ballista. I can't really ask for the 1 time when we had it last time. That'd be unfair.
Yeah, we can say it every time.
1 time, chat. Hands in the air. No Walking Ballista. Oh my god, no Walking Ballista. The downside is, everybody, they're going to have almost natural assisted Tron. Okay. So.
Well, that's not bad draw.
Yeah, we really want to draw a Magus though, so we get them to come map and slam a Magus after we hit them with the Ragavan.
Let's slap him with the Ragavan for information.
Yeah. No, I know, Stim, I know, but every book is good until the next book comes out with Warhammer. That's how it works. So, what do we find on top of their library? A Eugene. Okay, well we're not casting that.
Not ever, no. Recruiter then go for Magus and
they have 1 turn to slam something, don't they?
Yeah, they've probably got something slammable, but if it's an artifact, I guess like no.
Yeah, so if they slam if they slam like just Worm Coil, we eat it with the Relic Water.
Yep.
If they slam Karn, they either exile the Ragavan or a land, and then we just still get to play Magus. If they go...
Would it be better than to go recruit a Prelate or maybe Revoker? No, actually, yeah, recruit a Revoker and then just revoke whatever they play. Presuming it's not a Worm Coil, which we can deal with anyway.
Yes, we're definitely recruiting. But even if they can't chat, they can only kill the monkey or the land, so we can definitely play Maze next turn. If they go Walking Ballista on 3, then we're probably still okay. We still get Magus here. I can't see a line that we do other than this.
Fair enough.
They can't play an Ugin next turn. They could All His Dust, but then we just Magus them.
Right.
I think we're in a good spot. This is looking healthy. It's Sunder Titan 8 mana, right? They can't Sunder Titan right now. Oblivion Stone. Oh, that's why we should have got Revoker. Fuck. And a big old carny boy. Which means we can't use our treasures.
Well, we can Relic Water away the...
Oh no, we can kill the Karn now as well. So we can use our treasures. What do they only get from their hand? An Ensnaring Bridge? A big old Walking Ballista? It is a big old Walking Ballista. Okay. So they have a 4th land they can kill our Magus. But we're going to exile, like you said, this Oblivion Stone.
And then maybe... So we go...
So we'll draw a land. Okay. We're going to go to combat.
Kill Karn?
Oh, wow. We have to kill Karn here. We can't hit them.
Yeah.
So... Attack Karn. Good evening, Tab. How's it going, my friend? Are you still playing some League after this? Cool. So we kill the Khan. So
if we just slam Mages of the Moon, they can't play a big ballista. So they have to play a small ballista to try and kill our Magus. But they can't
activate this either.
Yeah.
They can't activate this either. So no. If they play a 4th lamb, they can play Magus on 2 they can play Ballista on 2 to kill our Magus.
Right. Which isn't the end of the world, because then we can just next turn Relic Warder away the
well, keep in mind if they don't kill our Magus, we can't Relic Warder the Oblivion Stone because we only have 1 white source.
But then we're still ahead because they still can't activate their relic thing, can they?
Yeah. I'm just fearful of them going like land drop, and beating us the old school way. When someone brings in Blood against Tron, they just make 7 land drops and kill you. You know, that sort of thing. So I guess our best option is to Magus here, though.
Yeah.
Like,
also, if you want to play the Relic Warder, can we not just go to 4 lands, Charming Prince away our Magus, tap the mana, and then let him come back down again?
Oh shit! Yeah, I hadn't even thought about that. That's decent. Let's do that.
Because he brings back the end of turn, doesn't he, Charming Prince?
Yes, it does indeed.
Cool.
I think the Magus is the only reasonable line. Like nothing else we can do makes any sense.
And at least this commits him to not wiping our board with a ballista.
I mean, if they didn't hit a 4th land drop, they are fucked.
Yeah, true.
So we're opening up a line where it's really bad for them. Okay, so there you go. There's 4 mana, so they can play a ballista on 2, which kills the Magus.
Yep.
Know what you're doing right now? Impressing the heck out of me.
So they want to kill at end of turn.
Congrats on the new sponsor.
So we're going to untap. Draw for turn. Find a Giver of Runes. Where were you early, fuck? So
we attack, make them commit to the Magus line.
Follow me.
Yeah, we never hit with the Ragavan.
No, we don't, because they'll block with the Ragavan, and then kill the Magus. But then we can do our line of take out the Relic Warder, and he's got no ballista, and
still 4 cards in hand. I'm just thinking, so we go Relic Warder. We have to think about what the other play is. I guess we can Charm Prince our own Recruiter there, which is actually pretty decent.
To get another Magus.
So I guess we throw the Ragavan and the Magus at them.
Yep.
Because there's a small chance, like Tab says, they want to untap with this. Okay, let's get in with the 2/2/2s. I guess they could block the Ragavan, kill the Recruiter, but then the Magus is still in play, and they look like a right tit. So they're never doing that, right?
Yeah.
Unless they have another Ballista in hand. We don't attack with the Recruiter here, because they might just block with the Recruiter and try to untap on their turn for the mana, so I don't think we can attack with Recruiter here. Huh. This feels like actual magic. Isn't it?
Okay.
Okay. Kill the Magus. Yep. So you don't want us getting another treasure and getting stuff on the library, I guess.
Which makes absolute sense.
Sure.
Okay, so we knew that was going to happen. Okay, so now we've got options. So we can either take out the Oblivion Stone with our Relic Warder.
I mean, we have to, right?
I guess so.
Actually, do we have to? Yeah, because we want to play the Eighth of Vow and shit as well.
Yeah, so okay, so let's go Sunbaked Canyon, Relic Warder, Ether
So
Vial,
we're definitely
Giver
playing
of
this. We're definitely doing this. Yeah, is that overextend? It's not overextending. We're killing one of their wraths.
Yeah.
Relic of Water. Go there. And we want to Charming Prince the Recruiter when we got our Vial ticked up anyway. Take that and then go Giver. And this also means they've got to deal with stuff with the Walking Ballista right now, otherwise the Giver starts to make things awkward for them as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Which also then commits at least one shot of the Walking Ballista, the Giver, which then throws their math off. So.
And if we get a Giver online and have a Prince in the bin, sorry, in the Pokeball, then we actually have loads of ways to fuck around with it. Oh god, I love Aethervolt so much. What a cool deck.
I'm really...
Yeah, so Tab, Giver of Runes is a fixed mother of runes in the sense that it can't target itself, but in exchange they give it +1 toughness, the ability to block from colourless, and art by not an anti-vaxxer, sorry, an anti-mandator. So, you know, what a weird world we live in. Is this an Ugin? Oh, we didn't really think... An Ulamog, sorry. We didn't really think about what the Ulamog could do. What are the exile here?
I mean, what are the options? I mean, Relic Warder, I guess, and Recruiter?
On the upside, Giver of Runes does allow us to block the 10/10 that exiles a third of our library.
That is technically an upside.
So then we get their stone back and get rid of one of our lands. Fair enough. We do really want to draw a path now. That'd be nice. We've still got to fight through O-Stone. Well, Ulamog's also indestructible. That's a frustration.
Well, I mean, we can tap the Giver of Rings to give something...
That doesn't work against Destroy effects, Rob.
No, I mean, protection from colourless and swing through the Ulamog.
No, because I'm just going to detonate this and blow up all our creatures. And then this will still be sat here indestructible, right?
Yes. But I was just thinking that if we did need the extra mana, we could get Ragavan in and get more treasure.
Yes.
Very much, I don't think.
So we're going to Charming Prince to Scry 3, so we can just try and... Scry 2, sorry. So we can see if we can find a path. I guess, yeah, Giver of Runes in the Ragavan, hitting them. And Nanopus might give us a Karn. That'll turn off the Oblivion Stone. Yeah, let's do that. Because these are dead anyway.
Go, monkey.
We need exactly Karn. Go on, monkey. You little shit. Okay.
Redraw.
It is a redraw. Draws us Path to Exile off the top of our library as well.
Yeah.
Well.
Not that we can cast it this turn, but...
Yeah, we can.
No, we can't.
Why not?
Is it free to sacrifice the Chrome Marks? Chromatic?
No, but it creates a mana. Oh. So it replaces its own mana. Scry 2.
Come on, path.
Okay, let's bottom that. Bottom that. Play this.
Hands in the air.
Oh, chat, we're going as deep as we physically can. Sacrifice this for a white. Draw Flicker Wisp, which isn't terrible, but it's also not very good. So they're going to exile most of our library, which will probably include both copies of Path. We'll also turn too slow on the Var for Flicker Wisp to even blank the Ulamog for a turn. The Var's going to die to the fucking O-Stone anyway. So they crack their start. Yeah, Monkey's clearly a fucking dog shit card. It cannot beat the Ulamog coming down 4 turns too early. 5 turns too early, sorry. Flicker Wisp can solve any problem, but you still need the fucking mana or the ability to play it, Shock, whatever your fucking name is, trying to provoke me. That's like saying, like, fucking Black Lotus is garbage when there's, like, a Chalice on 0 in play. Of course it is. Doesn't change that it's good when you actually have the fucking option to use it. God fucking damn. How dare you come in my house like that? Earlier on, Rob, this is the one bit on Twitter that really bugged me out today, right? Someone was like, people who are vaccinated spread the vaccine as quickly as people who are not vaccinated. Which is, as far as I understand, not how popular conventional science dictates. So I said, please cite your sources. To which they responded that I'm a prick because I'm calling Seth McKinnon a Nazi. Which I didn't do at all today, by the way. I don't believe Seth McKinnon's a Nazi at all. I think the Magic community has been very unreasonable in that regard. One path. Only one path. We're still
live.
We're still in it. So, and I think, well, I never said that. And if you're not going to cite your sources, then it does obviously probably dictate that you're lying then, aren't you? Fucking hell. I didn't think there'd be so many anti-vaxxers still in my mentions or still following me. I thought I would have scared them all off by now. What the fuck? I'm trying. Work to do. Yeah, maybe there is still work to do. And that's the thing. I couldn't tweet about this today either, chat. I couldn't say these things I'm about to say because I know the Magic community will not give any nuance because it's Twitter, for example, and they'll fucking come after me as well, right? So someone's Top Up PC's banned on Twitter apparently. Interesting. Seb McKinnon is anti-mandate, not vax, because I openly asked him on Twitter, "Are you anti-vax?" He said no. So his words, he's not anti-vax, he's anti-mandate. The mandate being the idea that you should be mandated to be vaccinated in order to, I don't know, cross state lines or go to a different country or go to work or whatever. And in order to show that off, what he decided to do, was go to a rally that was, and this is a categorical truth, organised in part by a neo-Nazi, which had some people waving around some flags that were like swastikas and Confederate flags and shit. Now, there's only 4 photographs on the internet of these flags, which to me suggests there wasn't that many of them at a rally of like 50,000 people or whatever. But of course, everyone is now saying that he associates himself with Nazis and that makes Seb McKinnon a Nazi, which is not fair because that imagine you join a crowd of 50,000 people and you're on the right-hand side and 50,000 people across, there's a guy with a flag that you don't agree with. It's very hard to denounce that person or get them ejected from the event.
Oh, so, I mean, imagine going to any Magic event ever, going to any GP, and like you automatically all suddenly have all the same opinions of every fucking idiot in the room. Like
exactly.
That is effectively what you're saying.
One of the arguments someone made, which is I agree with this, is that if there's 10 people, this is a hypothetical, there's 10 people at a table and a Nazi walks up and joins you. If you do not eject said Nazi, the other 10 people at the table are then accomplices, enablers, or even at worst, actual Nazis. And that works for things where you have some agency or some control. So I agree with the example there. But when you extrapolate to 50,000 people at a rally on one day with absolutely muddled all the philosophy involved with this fucking rally is dumb. Don't get me wrong, the rally's fucking stupid. You can't really say that. However, that's not me excusing Seb McKinnon. I'm just saying like calling him a Nazi all day is not helpful for anyone. This doesn't help anyone in any way. So yeah, that's just a thing that I was like, come on guys, let's be better about this. He's obvious. I'm on the same side here, but if I had said that today, Magic Twitter would have tried to eat me alive. So yeah, just a really frustrating day. As I get also abused by, I've blocked like 10 anti-vaxxers today. It's fucking wild. So no, Stim. The male power slides and admitting they're a sexual predator. I'm being very careful not to do slander or libel here. I'm just going to repeat the facts. The gentleman who admitted to being a sexual predator, what a weird sentence to say out loud, was Noah Bradley. We're now talking about Seb McKinnon, who there were suggestions that he was an anti-vaxxy sort of person, just from who he follows and stuff, and only went full mask off, if you excuse the pun, this weekend. And I got told off for like dragging him and stuff. I'm not dragging him. I just want to know, is he anti-vax? I cannot support someone who's anti-vax. It's fucking absurd. Well, yeah, his hands gas. Yeah, but he's anti-mandate, which is, you know, that's only 1 degree of separation away from being as dumb as anti-vaxxing, in my opinion. And that's very much opinion. And by all means, Rob, please do disagree if you want. Like, obviously, I don't know what your opinion is on mandates and stuff, right? But
I mean, I think it was the German secretary man said it best that freedom is what was it, the recognition of necessity or whatever it was. That like you have to do.
Can I ask you what German secretary man said that?
No, I don't know who said it. I saw it on Twitter, but he said it.
Oh, this is a modern example, though, right?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Okay,
yeah, and
the reason I asked you.
Yeah.
Okay, the reason I asked, I didn't know who you're talking about. You didn't say who it was. You said German man. I was like, oh fuck, what if Rob is inadvertently quoting like the Reich, and I just don't know. I'm gonna nod along with, you know what I mean? So good. I'm glad we cleared that one up.
Yeah, and it's basically like so it's like the counter to the anti-mandate platform of like it impinges on your right to be free. It's like if you believe that you have the right to be free, you have to believe in like all the necessity that entails in order to be free, which requires obviously the limitations of liberties from time to time, that kind of thing.
Yeah, 100%. I can get down with that. I can get more than down with that. I agree with it quite strongly. Like, you're free to fuck off and live in the woods.
Yeah, exactly. You're free to not be part of the social contract.
Yeah, don't put the fucking vaccine inside you and fuck off. That is okay. That is perfectly fine. Just realize, if they play a walking blister here, we have to rip a land off the top. They did not. We're good. But like Like, so the example I gave on Twitter today, which I'm going to keep banging on the drum about, I know it's an exaggeration, but that's the whole fucking point, is that you are not allowed to bring a burning torch into a restaurant or fucking polling station. You can't bring a revved chainsaw, and in most sane countries, you can't bring a loaded weapon. Okay? Therefore, you can't do that with a fucking virus or to the best of your knowledge. That's why you should test and mask where appropriate and fucking get the fucking vaccine. Oh, God, fucking damn. Okay, we're going to slap our opponent because it's fun. Someone on Twitter was like, oh, by the way, I can take a loaded gun to the polling station. It's like, yeah, that's kind of my point as well. That's fucking dumb. That's literally ridiculous. What are you doing? Fucking behave. Play an Arid Mesa. I mean, then we just play a Magus.
Yeah, I think so.
Seems pretty decent. Okay. Perfectly said to carry a loaded gun everywhere. I categorically do not agree with you there, Tim. I'm sorry, my friend. I have no idea what you're... And the thing is, I'm way more angry at anti-vaxxers than I am people who like to have a gun. Like, I get it. Guns are cool. I just don't think they're very safe. But, because they kill people. Right? But let's not get... I'm not getting into gun advocacy today. I've already argued with enough fucking crazy shit. Yeah, and the drunk driving stuff was funny online as well. People were like... Because I was tweeting about the mandates and like how, you know, ultimately I agree that governments having control over what you do can be a problem, but ultimately we all do this so that we can function in society. And somebody, I can't remember who it was, tweeted back saying, yeah, the mandate that annoys me the most is not being able to get like blackout drunk and drive. It really impedes on my freedoms. Oh, fucking hell. Okay, so I guess we're going to recruit now for another Magus in case they have an answer.
Yes.
Or we go Stoneforge Mystic into Caldra to end the game quicker. Let's hit them and then see what the number is, because I don't want to do the math myself, obviously. Can you imagine if there was a movement somewhere where people were like trying to make up that alcohol doesn't inhibit your ability to drive because it's some sort of like fucking Ponzi scheme style shit? Kind of like how anti-vaccine comes from some dickhead trying to make money, right? That's where this whole fucking thing stems from.
Yes.
Can you fucking imagine if that was also like the case for people lobbying and like marching to allow themselves to get drunk behind the wheel of a fucking car? I'm going to play that because that turns off their walking ballistas.
Yeah, that seems
very good nice. Here.
Oh no, you should have used the treasure.
I did use a treasure.
I mean, doesn't that turn off our treasure? Or is it only opponent stuff because new cards?
That's your opponent stuff. Because when you mic... for a minute you had me then, but when you mic it flattest, you get to play the game and your opponent doesn't.
Ah. Oh, of course.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm on a soapbox today, and I was just very annoyed. I had somebody who follows me and has watched my content and has commented before, telling me they have to respect everyone's opinions, including Nazis. And I was just like, oh no. What the fuck is... And I've been listening to some podcasts recently about that, about... You know, people often talk about how the people just following orders are the ones responsible for the atrocities of the Second World War. And in reality, the average civilian also had this. And like people who would drive, like would read about disappearances in the paper and just ignore it. Or they'd drive past someone that they know something's happening because a friend of theirs works cleaning there and they know that's, you know, a truck stop for like executions. Like, these things happen. And that was all in my head as people were like, no, you got to give these people a chance. No, you do not. No, you fucking don't. You do not give these people a chance. Fuck me. So yeah, the Seven King thing has wound me up insufferably. Insufferably? That's the word I'm looking for. I don't know what word I'm looking for. That's how fucking annoyed I am.
So much.
Can we even lose here?
Yeah.
I guess they can play an O-Stone.
We can concede.
That is also true. Do we have an artifact in our sideboard we can go grab? No. If we draw a land, we could play the Battle Skull and then turned it into a 5/5? No. Yeah, Oso doesn't do shit here. I guess All Is Dust is the big fit, so we can kill him before that. So let's go... Cancel. Combat. Take them to some number. Math is for losers. That's what my old man used to say. That's not true. Play a Stoneforge. Get a Caldra. And then we can counter them next turn. And then if they play Walking Ballista for 2, Caldra has Trample. And we have a Path. Oh, Stephen Fry did an amazing talk on the freedom of expression of opinion. Yeah, I mean, Stephen Fry also did that fucking stupid thing about, like, the I think it might be misquoted, I'm not 100% sure. The whole thing about, like, it's your right, you could be offended, but that means nothing, and that's always parroted or rabbited or whatever the fucking term you want to use by right-wing dickheads. So that's not. So I don't have a problem with Stephen Fry himself, but that was bollocks. Also, I think Stephen Fry is very pro J.K. Rowling because all the old people are. Just like, are you over the age of 40? Does that mean you have to fucking back up J.K. Rowling of all fucking people? They couldn't activate Ballista. No, what I was referring to, Frankensteiner, was if they play it as a blocker, they get to block a 2 damage going through, right? It increases, it lowers the clock again, and they might be able to get to the point where they can play all this stuff. What Counter completed there was because of the trample and shit. It doesn't matter. Can we move on? We might move on more hardcore. We might not though, because it's my stream, and if I want to talk about it, I will. Like the people asked me to move on Twitter were people who were just anti-mask, anti-vax. Like when you really boiled down to it. So that's an interesting one. Like yeah, if you don't like that shit, you can fuck off.
Right.
Oh, refreshing water. Blah, blah. Right, unmute myself. Cool, let's fucking go. This deck is actually pretty sweet. This hand is a bit shit, though.
Oh, it depends on the matchup.
It does. If they play a
Monkey.
good shoot, it's great. You know what, Rob? I'm going to keep this, and it's your fault if we lose.
That's usually what happens when I say let's keep it.
Impressing the heck.
Thank you for the 2-1 sub, AGML streams. Looks like you're okay with me telling anti-vaxxers to fuck themselves. Oh, sorry, chap. Sorry. Rob thinks this hand is fine. Chat that can only see my face. Because I go to face cam between rounds, right? Oh. Arid Mesa. Say Mesa or Mesa, Rob?
Mesa.
Yeah, me too. Me too. That's got to be the correct way to say it. What if Americans pronounce it like... They stick a random N in it or something, you know? Mensa.
Know what you're doing right now? Impressing the heck out of me.
Johnny the Cat King, welcome back. 4 months is a long old time to put up with this shit, I'll tell you that much. Misa like Jar Jar Binks. Yeah, okay. I get down with that. They're blue-red. Do we reckon they're Storm? Some Jeskai bullshit, like some sort of combo.
Right
or some form of Murktide.
I'm going to say Storm.
Storm is really unpopular. It would be cool to see it.
I feel like if it was Murktide, they would have played some kind of card by now.
Maybe. Or they've just got a hand of like 4 expressive iterations. I feel like they mulliganed as well.
Thank you.
Thank you, Naki, for getting the prediction up there. So who won the last prediction? Who won it?
Are we going to recruit?
Well, they're just going to counter it, so we might as well get it out of them.
Oh, true. Well, I was thinking play the Sunbaked Canyon sooner because we've got so many lands. We can just use it as a redraw if we're not doing anything.
That is very true. I was thinking about having planes in play in case you drew the Magus. We'll play Sunbaked Canyon next turn, though. This is going to get countered by actual factual counterspell, right?
Probably. No.
Oh, maybe not.
Ooh la la. What do we get?
I have no idea. I don't know what the matchup is.
Monkey?
Maybe. But if they're blue, if they are... I might just get the cat so I can flicker my recruiter.
Or maybe the Charming Prince, so you can we can scry if we need to or whatever. You know, if they play something devastating we need to find an answer for.
Yeah. If we get Magus though, they'll fetch an island, won't they?
Yeah.
So that's not relevant. So I want to get Thalia actually, because if they're Storm, it's good. If they're Murktide, it's good. If they're basically any blue-red deck ever that isn't fucking blue-red merfolk, or that's not a thing, by the way. Can I describe the correct term of the... So, Stim, that word is traditionally... Let's say traditionally. Growing up, it was used to refer to paedophiles by British people. It now seems to have moved on from that a little bit, because people just seem to throw it around for all sorts of shit. I do ask people to avoid using it though, because I think jokingly calling someone a nonce is not very funny, because I don't think paedophilia is that funny. Do you get what I mean? So we're going to get hit by a Ragavan here. What if they hit a Ragavan on our side and a treasure and then cast our Ragavan?
That would be very, very disgusting.
What did they find? They found a Thalia.
Ooh.
So that's fine. Okay. So I'm going to cast a Thalia now. So they are just a Murktide Ragavan deck.
Right. Okay, cool. So you play a Thalia, keep up the lightning bolt. Happy days.
Indeed, e-doo-doos. So let's
Know
go...
what you doing right now? Impressing the heck out of me.
Hello, Bobby O, gifting to Goose Jacuzzi. Some of that bar sounds really dirty. Can you imagine how dirty a jacuzzi would be after you've put a fucking goose in it?
Would shit all over the place.
There'd be shit and feathers and piss and cum. We all know that geese are just full of cum, right? Everyone knows that. Do I dash the Ragavan or hit them with the Ragavan? Or just play it, do you see what I mean?
That's an excellent question.
I'm just going to play it, Rob.
Okay.
What's the worst that could happen? We now have a threat. If they play a Murktide region, we are fucked. Our deck does not have good answers to it. Like, Path is in the board. None of our flyers block it. Skyclave can't deal with it. Target player draws 2 cards. I thought there was still a Ragavan there, but they didn't. We missed a card draw. I don't know what you're talking about. They cast Consider, sure. Maybe I should have dashed into them and then just replayed it. No, just cast a Murktide and we just cannot win for it, right? Yeah, Wisp is okay for resetting it, actually. Maybe Wisp is actually a decent shout in that regard.
I mean, we're nearly at Kiki. Like, can we race it?
Oh, we can race it, definitely. They don't have counter magic here. All they've got is Bolt, essentially. So, we're going to play a Recruiter. So here we grab Charming Prince and play it and reset our Recruiter.
Yeah.
Or we get Stoneforge, which forces them to have to kill the Stoneforge. And then we can play Batterskull. So obviously if we get...
Well, if we get Caldra, we can...
Well, Caldra gets stranded in our hand for 2 turns if they have Bolt. Oh, we haven't played a land this turn, have we?
What turn are we on? 6? No.
We're dead in 2 turns. No, it's 6, not 8, sorry. We're dead in 3 turns. I think Stoneforge into Batterskull was pretty safe, right? What the fucking no? Let's go with it, and I'll just complain afterwards. We've evidently made a mistake. Marsh Flats. Stoneforge Mystic. Say yes. Grab a Batterskull. But Kiki means we have to play Kiki next turn. It doesn't win there because we still need the cat.
Yeah, so you have to go Kiki, Imperial Recruiter, get cat, play cat.
Yeah, exactly. So you need like fucking 9 mana to do it in the same turn without a vial. I guess this is really rough if they go to Bolt, the thing we put the Batterskull on, I guess. So they attack us for 6, and we go to 9. The new Avatar model's sick, Stim, definitely. They play a Ragavan. And then if we bolt ourselves to bolt here, we die, so we don't. So we just go and get... Or we can't even do that. Untap. Draw. So we are set to lightning bolt, aren't we? So, do we make the Battle Skull and try and equip it and hit them?
Draw away the lightning bolt.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Because they have to, because otherwise we'll gain tons of life.
If they don't have bolt, we're in a sweet spot. We don't get to put it on a 1-drop because they can steal it with Archmage's Charm.
So
we don't put it on a... Oh, we have to put it on an X1 though, so... Electrolyze isn't a thing. Prismari Charm, maybe? No, but Stoneforge is activating to put the Battle Skull in right now.
Oh, yeah.
Right, let's make him have it. Could just be a Brazen Borrower as well. So we're going to put it on the Thalia?
Feels right to put on Thalia.
Yeah. Oh god. Just one time don't have it. Like you've played your fucking Murktide and you've played your fucking Ragavan.
You've had your
Come on, we've played through your counter magic. Don't have the bolt. You've already had one. Is it Unholy Heat or Bolt? What is it? Prismari Command? It's just Bolt. Okay. Well, we aren't dead.
That is a true statement.
I'm going to attack them with our Ragavan. Also, the token is still there, which I forgot that's how it worked.
Follow me.
So we get a treasure, exile their spy buff, and we have access to our own bolt now.
Yep.
3 mana steal our germ. Yeah. Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
We aren't dead though. We'd have to draw exactly Wisp. Oh no, because we can. Battle Skull is ours, so we can return it to our hand.
We can also just equip it to one of our creatures.
Of course we can. So we go 5 mana equip. So they go to combat and they attack. We hope they don't have Archmage Charm here to kill this Ragavan. Because if they do, we die. Block here. We get a 1. They go to 18. They play a Dragon's Channeler. Okay. They have 1 card in hand. What is it? A Ragavan. Our Phyrexian update was in... I want to say Strixhaven. We draw for the turn. Skyclave. Okay. So 5 mana, not tapping the Sunbaked Canyon, puts the Battle Skull onto our Stoneforge Mystic. Which then swings. So it's 3, 4, 5. And then we're 1 mana short, Rob, of actually casting a Skyclave apparition. And that only puts us to 6 as well. So we actually can't... We can't survive the Murktide hitting us again. Oh, yeah, 1 more point from the monkey. Yeah, you're right. So that will make us survive. And then if the Dragon Rage Channeler flips, we're fucked.
Mm-hmm.
They let it through as well.
Mm-hmm.
Not what I was expecting.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Means we can cast another blocker, which might fly. No, we've got instant creature and land. Cancel. We can also Skyclave, but it'll actually hurt us to do so.
I don't think we're really in the market for doing.
So we can either play Stoneforge Mystic now, And pray to fucking God they don't draw Bolt or a way to enable the Dragon Rage Channeler. We can play a Dragon Rage Channeler, but our Stoneforge is going to get Caldra. So I think we just get Stoneforge, go Stoneforge, get Caldra, and hope they don't draw anything that enables this flyer.
Yeah, that seems to be our only way out, so let's do that.
Guess playing the Dragon Rage Channel allows us to fake plowshares. Path, sorry. But if we had Path, we would have pathed the fucking Murktide, like, ages ago. Welcome to the Patreon, Thomas! This is a close game. I do fucking hate Murktide. Murktide is my second least favourite of all the Modern Horizons 2 cards. After Prismatic Ending. Take 6 and go to 1.
Please no Bolt.
We untap and we draw.
Sunbait
Canyon.
Which we can't use.
So we're going to play it. We can sack it for a land though. This is Vigilant, right? No. Okay. Interesting. Because they're blocking that Ragavans. There's a world where we can make the Caldra. I say a world. There's an option to make the Caldra and equip Batterskull to it.
That's what I'm thinking.
But then, what could they... If they have Archmage Charm, we lose. And I think that's the only thing we lose to. Oh no, we also lose if they go blow up the Caldra complete with Prismari Command.
No, if they have Prismari Command, we'd be dead, because it deals 2 damage to me.
Oh yeah, it does. Okay, they don't have it. They don't have it. Right, I'm just going to go for it, and if they have something, then they have something. Oh no, we can't put it on there, because we have the mana for it, Rob. Because of our life.
Oh, of course.
Yes. It's fine, though, because we're now going to attack them for a whole bunch. They won't block. We'll go to 7. And then we'll Skyclave Apparition the Dragon Rage Chandler.
Yes, yeah, that feels like the only thing to do.
I think that's literally the only line.
Well, we can re-equip the Batterskull. Oh, no, there's no point.
No, because then we go back down to 6 and we die to the flyer.
Right.
We cannot do that.
Here we go. Actually, they have to block because doesn't that have double strike?
No, it has First Strike and Death Touch and Trample. No, First Strike, Haste, and Trample. Exile shit.
Amazing.
I know. So dumb. Oh, we do get a treasure. Oh, we don't get a treasure because they block.
Yep.
That's smart.
Okay, so we go to 7. They're on 7. We play Sky.
Right, we're going to make a 3-mana play. So we're going to sack our Sunbait Canyon first.
Yep.
To give us some more information.
Another Stoneforge, which is completely redundant.
Well, it's a Squire.
Is a Squire.
Don't worry, General Biscuits, welcome. And welcome first time chat. There will be more videos about spoilers all through the week. I'm actually enthused for once. What is their one card? Do you reckon it's a land?
I think
it's got to be just a fucking land.
It's
got to draw a fresh card.
And
they scoop it up. Oh, baby, fucking yes! Woo. Look, you can Murktide all you want, right? But this is Batterskull, baby. This was Power Creep in 2000 and... Oh, it's not written on the card on Modo.
It is going to batter you.
I want to say 2007. What's 2007 New Phyrexia?
Oh, I want to say 2009, actually.
Chat, right now, place your bets. When was New Phyrexia? Can't have been 2011. I do not believe that. Oh, fuck. Well, I was way off. What are they doing? They're playing spells. They're playing fucking Murktides. God damn.
Forge Tender doesn't seem too bad in this kind of matchup.
No, I think it's fun. Cinderpearl's okay, but put it on 1 turns off our path. It seems a bit shit.
Mega seems poor.
Right, chat. I'll let you know when it was. It was 2011.
Oh.
It's fucking wild. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah.
Oh no, because I was definitely it's definitely after uni or during uni, because that's when I come back and I start buying packs. My first ever New Phyrexia pack was a foil Phyrexian Obliterator and a Spellskite. I sold the Phyrexian Obliterator on eBay for like 40 quid or something during standard. I was only 10. Yeah, exactly. Right. I don't know if Makes them any good. They had no basic mountains in play, did they?
No,
basic islands, sorry. They had one.
They have one. I could say the only argument for it is Archmage Charm, which is...
Oh, actually, Archmage and Murktide both require like, double blue and 3 blue, so we will keep it in.
So the very least it can slow down. But they know we've got some kind of thing, don't they? So they're probably going to... Well, no, they don't know we do. Well, they know we play Legacy things?
I don't think our deck is so weird. Well, not weird, but so like not meta. I don't think anyone really knows. Flicker Whiz does reset the fucking dorky thing.
Flicker Whiz blocks fucking Murktide these days.
Yeah, so it resets to a 3/3 and kills it. Yeah. Do we cut the combo or do we keep it?
Keep it.
The things I'm cutting don't feel right. Do you know what I mean? Just trimming numbers. That doesn't feel right.
Skyclave Apparition isn't that good? Question mark?
4 Deathwatch, 4 DRCs and 4 Vagabonds. I generally think we should cut the combo, but as I look at a hand, that might just end up with us comboing. So keep. Because obviously we can take this up to 3, 4, and then 5. If this gets our cat, we play this off that, and then put this off the 5, and they never get to counter it, and so on and so on. They play a monkey, we just bolt the fucking shit out of that.
Yep. Not
play a turn 1 Vial is interesting. We don't let them untap in case they have counter spell, because counter spell's obviously in the format now. That counter is not good in our hand. Oh, we got Stoneforge actually, so I'm lying. The other flip side to this is if they have a second Dragavan, they can dash it. So what do we want? Do we want to open up to counter magic or no?
Just spin it off now, yeah.
And chance of having a second Dragavan are practically 0. It's actually like a 30% chance, isn't it, to have another one of your 4 in your opening hand? Maybe a bit less, maybe like 28%. Dragon Rage.
Shelly.
Shithead. Right, if we draw the monkey, that'd be decent because we can go 2 1-drops. No, okay. Let's go Vial. Get that online. And then we can play around the Stoneforge. And then out of nowhere, I'll be like, BAM! All your lands are mountains. Get fucked. Oh, they got the island. What a fucker.
Follow me.
So I've got to start thinking now, if we get in a land and we play the Recruiter, what do we want to go grab? Do we want to 1-drop off the Vial? Or do we want to get the combo pieces?
I think we want to get the combo pieces. We're so close to comboing. Seems silly not to.
Yeah, but if they're like a Braid Eyes of All or something, we are left looking like a silly, pilfering plunderer. They iterated after playing a land, I believe. Which is not ideal, but they do have a 3/3 now. Something. Hello, Inside the Team. We are copying Felidar Sovereigns. No, sorry, Felidar Guardians. Sorry. With our Kiki.
Okay, it's now online.
I'm going to fetch, because I think we want action. Well, maybe I shouldn't fetch, because our land will be fine too, right? We'll get our planes, because we might end up playing Magus. They got double blue now, actually, so Magus is just terrible now, so maybe that's wrong. Drew a Wisp. It's not the worst. It's not great. Imagine having a Delver that when you flicker it with Wisp, it doesn't get reset. And that's what you got DRC. And it's got card selection. And it doesn't die to sudden shock. What a fucking time to be alive, eh?
I know. What is Magic coming to?
Follow me.
I think, like, Vagavan DRS decks, I'd be interested to see how it pans out, but it'd also be fucking awful to play against. Archmage Charm, gain control of our Vial, sure. So that seems rough. Well, them stealing our Vial and having the removal spell for the Stoneforge is pretty fucking rough, I'm not going to lie to you.
There's pants. Pants.
So I guess we just go draw a land, play Recruiter, grab the 4-drop, draw a land. Just ripping lands all day. I would never turn it into a Yorion build, Dead Javelina. I mean, you could. And it opens up your toolbox to have loads of random weird shit in your deck as well. But I'd kind of hate it. I'm going to shock the sim, play the Wisp, reset our Vial to our side of the board, and just block this Dragon Mage Chandler.
Sounds like a plan.
And then if they have a removal spell for the Wisp, we just feel very, very sad about the whole affair. But I mean, what can you do? Another DRC, okay. And the bolt.
Sometimes you just got it all.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is that every time they cast a removal spell, they get to look at the top card of the library and decide they've won it. If it's not a removal spell, they probably just pitch it against our deck. So, this card's so fucking stupid. They're in my top 10 of cards I hate from the set. The thing is, I love the Horizon sets. There's just so much fucking stupid shit as well, though, isn't there?
Yep.
So much. A Skyclad Apparition keeps us in it for 1 turn. And they have Archmage Charm up, it looks like.
Nope.
That does nothing. What does it do? It gets us a 1-drop, which we can Vial. And that 1-drop would do... Well, Burden Forge Tender does keep us in the game for 1 turn. So I guess we play to it. Yeah. Now draw 2 cards. Okay. Fucking hell. Yeah, imagine if we had a Skyclad Apparition instead of this Kiki. Cool. Okay, so I'm going to cut the combo because the combo I think is too slow.
Yeah, that seems fair.
We considered it, we didn't do it, and then it felt really rough. Bring back in Skyclave, bring in the Bolt. Go with that. Honestly, Obi-Wan Jacoby, I think restricting cards in any format outside of Vintage, which is like kind of the format for it now, is dumb. The reason I say that, it sounds pretty decent, it's got a monkey and a removal spell, is that the games where like you draw your restricted card your opponent does can be really like shitty feel-bad games. So I just think that's just something we should avoid. Also, making, like, Modern and Legacy already have barriers because of the cost of them, even though I fucking love them. So then to be like, oh, while you're at it, by the way, here's another set of rules to understand or get into. Like, no, I just think it's too much complication. Put it on 1 is fine, apart from the of all our removal as well, and we need our paths in this matchup, I feel. So we're going to go to combat. This is actually looking pretty good, because if they kill us with a bolt, we just play a Vagabond and a Giver again, which commands them to do something, right?
Yeah.
So they're going to kill this. So we trade 1 for 1. Then we go Giver. Then we go Nimble. Yeah, that's not bad.
Happy with that.
Let's reprint the chase staples that they keep fucking not reprinting. That's my problem. So then the bolt for the Giver here, which is pretty good, because we get to get in with the Ragavan then.
We do indeed. And we can actually play bits of their deck.
Well, we put to play stuff as if it's any colour, don't we? So
that is true. I mean, their deck is cheap stuff, unlike the Tron deck that we were playing earlier.
Hit them for 2.
Biff.
The bolt there was a real good draw. Oh, hello there. Wish I could steal a DLC with it. Just gonna just draw 3 cards then, I guess. 2 cards, sorry. Seems reasonable, doesn't it?
It does. I'm down for that.
Fucking hell. Ragavan just hit them and then let us draw 2 cards for 2 mana. Wait, hang on.
Tasty.
Wait. Why did I think I could spend as any mana? Why did I think that?
Oh no.
Why did I think that?
No Gonti.
No, it's because we were playing so much Cube and like fucking Nightfell Spectres and shit. The last gameplay video I put out had a Nightfell Spectre in it, and I was like, I haven't seen that name in a long time. Sorry, chap. I'm just being a fucking idiot. Do you know what? That makes it perfectly balanced and the card's actually reasonable. I would take like everything I've ever said about the monkey. Fucking, I feel like I'm in an alternate time. I swear to fucking God. Huh, no, I'm being dum-dum. I'm being a massive dum-dum. I'm actually a little bit embarrassed. I could have sworn it did that. Because my experience of playing Monkey, because I've not played a huge amount myself, I just normally just fuck these formats off now. But my experience with Monkey is that I hit something that I just cannot cast because it's too much mana, like you said, or it's like a land, right? Interesting. Yeah, maybe I've just not really felt it because of the treasures. Yeah, maybe that is it. Okay, anyway, moving on from me being a fucking idiot. Follow the strand. I'm going to path this.
I would say it's a good idea.
Switch timelines. Maybe. But we are going to cast an Archmage Charm off our deck at some point in this game.
With
There's
enough
3 more
treasure,
left to go.
it is possible.
Oh, it's just until next turn. Why can't it be even better than it is, chat? I'm going to get a Kiki.
I mean, we're
That's
getting
not
there.
greedy, is it? I don't think that's greedy, because like, they now have to answer either the Kiki,
Oh, no, wait,
the
you didn't cut
Recruiter.
the combo.
Oh, thank you, Rob. You're right. Fuck! Fuck! I was like, they've got...
The game where we could actually do the combo. We bloody cut it. But I suppose the reason for that is because we bought them.
Okay, so I'm going to get a Wisp. Because it helps us reset the fucking stupid fucking dragon thing. Or we can just reset our own Recruiter. And it's a 3-1 in the air. I didn't cut all the Wisp. Oh, I can't get Wisp. It's the only thing I can't get. I explained that in the beginning of the game. Oh my God. I'm making mistake after mistake. This is not how these cards are written.
Just take
fucking hell. I even explained this earlier. Shit on it. Sanctifier's not good into them playing the dragon though. That's the bit I'm bummed about. Ah, fuck this. Stoneforge Mystic.
When in doubt.
Fuck it. When in doubt, just let's go get a Caldra or some shit. Oh, it exiles cards engraved on ETB. You're right. To be fair, it only exiles red cards. They can still play the Murktide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, they cannot. I need to stop thinking too because look at this fucking clock. Oh my God. So where are we at? So since the beginning of the stream, I've forgotten how Ragavan and Recruiter work. And then I've also just forgotten how Sanctifier works. I did videos about how good that card was when it came out as well. Such a fucking twat. Right, on the upside. Oh, I should have got Sanctifier. Right then. Well, they can't block the Caldra because it exiles the Murktide. So they have to block the Ragavan. Or they have the removal spell. Well, that's me being a silly fucking cunt, isn't it? God, I hate myself. We should have just won this if I knew what my cards did. Oh, I'm tilting. I'm such a twat.
Hang on. We still got chances.
No, we haven't, because they're going to have it all now. We had the game. Sanctifier would have made this impossible to cast. They would have been one.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, but it's not the Murktide's fault. It's mine. Oh, I'm such a stupid cunt. We should have just won this if I got the fucking Sanctifier.
it's so annoying.
Oh, frustrating. Very, very frustrating.
Oh, this is why you shouldn't take breaks from formats, chat. You just don't know what anything does anymore.
Gotta stick through it, rain or shine.
They're not even that new Thestral Spirit. I've been playing with the fucking Sanctifier for, what, a year now? I still don't know what it does. I've forgotten what it does. It's a case of lack of practice more so than not know what they did originally. Also, like, there's not really any card. This is another thing I was thinking about the other day. Is like with Modern Horizons, there's not a card in that set that I haven't played with, seen, or played against. Where in the more modern set, like Strixhaven, Kaldheim, I just keep seeing cards that I just do not know. Because I didn't draft them. I played like the pre-release. And I play like obviously Historic and Modern Legacy, right? So
there was no chance you were ever going to even interact with any of those cards.
Yeah. But with my point is, I should know what these cards do at this point because we're playing with the most played cards in these formats that I have played with and against. Like a fucking, well, Ragavan must be over 100 times at this point. Oh, so fucking dumb. So fucking dumb. The Ragavan thing's a little bit tilting me. It's they're not getting the Sanctifier that tilts me. Right, chat, let's do a giveaway. To forgive all my fucking sins. Right. Should have gotten Sanctifier. This is a really annoying one for everyone to type out, but here you go. Please type the phrase should have gotten Sanctifier into chat. And I'll pick one person who writes that in right now to get $50 of store credit for CoolStuffInc.com.
It's so easy.
Should have gotten Sanctifier. It's so easy. I think it has to be a capital S. Obviously, everyone's just copy and pasting, right? Like,
hopefully, if they've got any sense. If you don't have any sense, consider copying and pasting.
I love seeing the first time chatters, the lurkers coming out of the woodwork for a bit of credit. Let's fucking go. Right, that's cute. And people are still entering, so I'm going to wait. This is outside interference. Exactly, John. This is why people say that Twitch streamers should get sniped. Right. Everyone is getting involved. I'll end the giveaway in just a moment. Yeah, this is fine. Double Tharley is a bit shit, but there we go. Adam West. Adam West, can you type in the chat for me so I can give you a code? Don't know why I turned Northern then. Let's go ahead and play in Aaron Mesa and pass the turn.
Follow me.
In fact, wow.
Something I've not heard in a while. Barley's not too bad against Impact.
Okay, so you actually can't. I still can't whisper inside the inside Streamlabs. So that's just a thing. That wasn't me being dumb. That's just Streamlabs. Alan West, your code, my friend. So use that on CoolStuffInc.com and you'll get $50 of in-store credit. There you go. Also, whoever's just joined the Patreon, welcome, welcome, welcome. If you didn't know, everybody, I'm running a modern proxy legal via webcam or any proxy program that you can use, like Moxfield allows you to like digitally show like a board state to your opponent and like shuffles your deck for you and stuff. Anyway, we're running a modern league with 4 proxies starting tomorrow, actually. So if you join the Patreon, you can get into that. There's prizes. There's prizes for first and second and third place, I think it is. And there's also a Warhammer 40k league being held by TTS using the new mission pack. And that is launching this week as well. Once the points are available via all the naughty pirate websites like Wahapedia, which is also prize supported. So it's more prize than the Magic one because the Warhammer community in my Discord started giving stuff away. There's a $100 like special model that someone from an old Warhammer model that's up for a door prize, and there's a wooden spoon prize if you come last, and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, lovely.
So get on the fucking Discord, you stupid cunts, via the Patreon. Support the channel, get a free Alta sleeve, and get involved with events via webcam and TTS for games.
So a community where you can do things.
Yeah, exactly. And all the fucking prizes for the Magic one are out of my pocket, so you cunts better sign up.
We got like $250 worth of prizes now for the Warhammer one, and only 10 people signed up as of yesterday.
Oh, there
I was
you
like,
go.
you
If you
fuckers.
want your value.
And one of them is me. Oh, no, I haven't signed up yet, to be fair.
Can you win your own prize?
Cannot. No, I'm exempt. So last season I came second in the Warhammer one and didn't get a prize. And this time around I can't get it. So I've actually done this thing where if people are okay with it, and they are, I'm going to play a different army every single week. So people won't know what they're playing into when they get paired against me. It's just random meme shit.
But if that makes them less likely to win the game, doesn't that put them points-wise at a disadvantage every time they play you, and the people who didn't play you?
No, because everyone can get paired into me. And it's not really a disadvantage because, like, my list will still be publicly available. They'll know what the list is before we start the game.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more of a surprise, but not a huge surprise. It's just that my list will be different week to week. And I'll probably play memes. People playing me will probably have an easier time because I'll be playing like 120 boys or something, which is not a viable list. Right, so we're going to get a cycling apparition off this then and hope that's enough to get rid of this. Should be, because Thalia. So, yeah, let's do that.
Cool.
There was TTS drama indeed. So the TTS's global chat was not moderated very well. I'm going to leave the very cliff notes here. The TTS one of the TTS moderators also was banning people for talking about being gay or non-binary and stuff, saying it was a political thing. There's no politics allowed. People got upset about that and there was no response. And then when it blew up, TTS just removed global chat entirely. So that is what they stand for. And then gifted a load of money to, I think it was a trans charity. There is a good possibility that the developers were just trying to save face, if we're honest about it, because they weren't acting until it blew up. So it's not great.
Yeah, not great. But...
honestly, I would love it if people did create an alternative to TTS where just move all the mods across and would be in a good spot to move away from it.
Mm-hmm.
But they did rectify by giving money to trans charities and getting rid of the hateful area, so that is something. But yeah, global chat in all games are dog shit. Remember what in the video from my Magic Legends thing, the chat is just full of people like spamming porn links and shit or whatever it was. Yeah, exactly. So categorically, that mod who banned someone from being political was evidently a cunt. I don't think I have to stress that point, but it's obviously true. So our opponent, on the other hand, is scaling up. And we're going to take 7 here and go to 9 infect. And then we die to the Inkmoth Nexus next turn.
Oh.
So we have to draw exactly Bolt. Well, that's not true. Any flyer is also okay.
That is exactly Bolt.
Well... sometimes it is better. Well, okay, we have to draw exactly Bolt and then not have Vines of the Vast and all that other shit, right? there are other bits to this, but that is the only out we had, I believe, including getting rid of this Glistener Mouth here. Oh no, because we have a Thalia in play, we can't cast this. So that was categorically the wrong thing to do.
Whoops. Swing. No. I think we should get rid of our thing somehow.
Maybe they'll forget about their Inkmoth Nexus. So there's a chance. We're sort of holding up a mana, so they might not go for it. Yeah, that was definitely a pun. Thank you for noting that. Oh. Nope.
There it is.
Okay, well, I mean, if they have Vines of the Vastwood as well, then we would have blocked on the ground. Yeah, well, I fucked that. Like we fucked up the round before as well. What can you do? Okay, so path. Sanctum Prelate, I guess. Putting it on 1 is pretty strong. Makers is pretty good too. This is shit.
Follow me.
Maybe a monkey.
I don't know, monkey starters are so powerful, right? Can you afford to kill it? Right?
Yeah. Well, our crew is too slow, let's do that.
No.
No. Yeah, this is okay. Okay. We're gonna fucking win this game. Even if I punt it into the fucking stratosphere. We definitely should have won that Murktide game earlier. Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Oh well.
How many spell stairs does Modern Effect play, chat? It can't be many, right? It can't be. It can't be any. No one's playing spell stair anymore, right? Okay. All the threats are 1 mana or 8 with Delve, right? Like. Okay, it's a counter complete. Okay, sure. Well, how likely do you think it is that they fucking kill us if I tap out here?
Does the spellcast Sky in play? Unlikely. I mean, they do have the... Okay, let's do the worst case scenario, right? So they play a thing. So play a land, scale up, kill you?
No, because this needs to come around to activate as well. So they're going to land scale up.
Right. And then anything free?
7.
So mutagenic growth.
Oh, okay. So scale up plus 2 mutagenic growth would kill us. Do we think they've got scale up plus 2 mutagenic growths? 5. So we can play a Thalia that makes things a little bit safer, but like Caldra starts ending the clock, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to make a Caldra.
Okay.
Let's go through and fuck 'em!
You know what you're doing right now? Impressing the heck out.
Shimmer Gloom with a gift. It's about to 1 Burley. Murray. Our 2 scale does nothing. They also won't have the mana for it. The only reason I'm scale plus mutagenic growths is because mutagenic growths are free. Because they cost them 1 mana to activate Inkmoth Nexus here. So they're going to activate it. They're just going to scale it up, are they? Yep. Yeah. So I guess if they'll scale up this turn and next turn, we're not in a great spot. Can I make the Inkmoth program? No, I can't. There's only another target you control. So the complication we've got here, chat, is that they have a spell scrap in play. So if they have enough to grow that Inkmoth next turn, they could just redirect our bolt to the spell scope, which costs them 2 life. And then again 2 life, which puts them on a virtual 8. So what I do is I dash the Ragavan, attack with everything. Mm-hmm. They block anything. We bolt the Spellskite dead. And then we get to bolt them in the face, or bolt the Inkmoth or whatever. If they block with nothing, we block them in the face and have to pay 2 life. Because Ragavan is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The bolts, 2 lots of bolt from the treasure from the Ragavan. But if we block the Ragavan, we kill the Spellskite. Don't have a treasure for the second bolt. That's the problem. But I think that's our only option, really. Well, it's not our only option, but we are dead to like a combination of any 2 spells. So Thalia stops that. But then we're just dead to land scale up.
Yeah.
Giving Ragavan protection only gets to for 5, 6, 7, 8 damage, which does make both lightning bolts lethal. So maybe we give the Ragavan protection. And then they block the Stoneforge, we kill the Spellskite. And they'll be on 2, they'll be on 7 minus, they'll be on 5. Oh, yeah, and they've got Painlands in play. Okay.
Okay, we're on for some.
What a cool game, but a fucking messy one. Pay the life. Dash the Ragavan. Spellskite. Oh, did someone in chat see giving... Did anyone in chat even start down this line? Because they are so close to dead. I need to give them pressure from colourless here. Because if they block the Stoneforge and take 7 and we can't kill them, we do have kill Spellskite, have bolt for the Ink Moth. Or just bolt their face if they go low enough. That's the first one I've ever given Ragavan protection from anything, let alone colourless. And Jax saw about Painlands. I think someone did mention the Ragavan protection is what got me down this line, I think. Was that you, Destrina? So they do block the Stoneforge, as we thought they would.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Right, see what Ragavan gets us.
Okay.
So we don't care about that.
Nope.
So to answer those questions, they can redirect anything to Spellskite. It doesn't always work, though.
Yeah.
So any ability they can target with the Spellskite's ability, even like a Thoughtseize. Actually, I don't think it's any spell. But it doesn't work. Is that how that works? Because reading it doesn't seem that way, but I'm pretty sure I've been at an event where someone has, or there's an anecdote of someone asking a judge, and the judge agrees. So we just bolt their face. Then they pay to redirect, then we bolt their face.
Yes.
Oh, this worked out better than I thought it would. So any spell they can target. Because there's an anecdote in the UK comp scene of someone calling a judge over and saying, "Judge, can I Spellskite this lava spike?" I think it was. Actually, I think it's the anecdote. And the judge just confirms, yes, you can.
Because it only targets the spell. Because so long as it is a spell or ability, it can be targeted. Whether the target of the spell is a legal target or not doesn't matter, because you can still target it with its ability. If it's a non-legal target, you still pay the life, and then
in the anecdote, they don't die to the lava spikes. They're on 5, right? Mm-hmm. But they don't want to go below 3. Are they on 6 maybe, or something like that? It really fucks them because they ask the judge, "Can I activate Spellskite and target the lava spike?" And the judge obviously confirms, yes. And then they do it.
Greater space as possible, no doubt.
Yeah, the Spellskite wasn't dead by the way, Stim, because it only took 1 damage per Stoneforge, then we fired up the bolts. We didn't have to clear it off with the first bolt because they had no other option. I think they played very well. We had 2 bolts because we're lucky. I think Relic Warders, they hit Spellskites, and we can vial them in to hit the creature lands. Are they better than anything? Are they better than Imperial recruiters?
Well, I mean, depends. Like, how often do we need to find exactly something that a recruiter can find? I guess
it's just too slow all the time, isn't it? I'm going to bring in one over the recruiter.
Okay. Yeah, I suppose it is. It is rather slow.
It's also recruitable itself, so there might be a situation where we want that. Although I guess Skyclave is always better. Okay, Vial, 1-drop, 2-drop, 3-drop. One of those drop creatures is a Thalia. We are on the... this is the problem. We're on the draw with no removal spell.
Which against Infect is dangerous, but not game-ending. One would say.
Know what you're doing right now?
We have a flyer, so I'm going to keep it.
Impressing the heck out of me.
Hey,
have many
Vince and
flies.
Rob. Insert smart comment here.
Thank you, Atari Pamai. They say hello, Vincent Rob. Insert comment here, Rob, in case you can't hear that. So
Hello.
you got a hello in the chat, Rob.
Oh, thank you. Hello.
Normally D&T has loads of fucking creatures, right? That fly. It has lots of creatures, but we don't have any flyers in this list. This is interesting. So I like a removal. Maybe it's okay. So we're going to draw another Vial.
Perfect.
Crack this. If they don't play an infect creature, we can take a turn off the player Vial. If they do play an infect creature, we have to slam Thalia.
Yep.
Our life total matters very little, so I'm going to fix our mana and play the worst Vial, the worst of the two Violarts. I don't mind you asking stuff. That is a bit of a personal question. My parents, my mother knew what I was doing, but didn't really understand it. She's gone now. She's passed away. My dad is fucking clueless. He doesn't know what's going on in this world. so they don't really think much of it, if I'm honest, Tim. Yeah. Noble Hierarch. Of course they play Hierarchs. That's why we probably should have brought Evoker in, so we can play old school legacy style of turning off their mana dorks. Also, me shocking myself now looks very silly when they're going to beat the shit out of us with Noble Hierarchs.
Yeah, they need to win with Infect, or they can just beat us to death with Exalted triggers.
Also, quite funnily enough, double Hierarch attacks into Thalia very, very well. But we're going to have a giver online the following turn, so it'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
Flooded Strand. Crack this. Go and grab a Plains and play a Thalia. Magus doesn't do much when they've got like fucking Noble Hierarchs and shit. I'm nothing like a pro sports player, Stim. Come on. Like a entertainer or like artist or something is probably closer to what I do, right? So there's a world, chat, where Blighted just fucking murders us next turn. Which is very depressing. Do we draw a removal spell for the fucking thing? A Charming Prince would be great here if we didn't cut it. So we could reset our Wisp to the end of turn.
Yeah.
They don't have one card in hand. The chance of us dying next turn is very low. Okay, I'm going to go get a Plains and play a Magus then.
Yeah, that seems like a good...
Turn off the... Make them crack those groves now or not at all, you know? They're going to crack at least one of them here, though, because they want to have a grip full of cards. But them cracking them makes their mana worse, so that's good for us. Maybe it's do some really cute shit this game where we flicker this out with Wisp and then unload our removal spells. Be like, no cards for you, bitch. Yeah, you would. Because the Crashing Footfalls deck, Distrina, is very irritating to play against any form of White Weenie, because the Fury is such an obnoxious fucking magic card.
Pretty
Like,
good.
oh, I'll pitch a card to 2 for 1 myself, but I'll kill 3 of your creatures. And you're like, cool. Cool. Distortion Strike. Oh, no. Okay. Well, we can flicker it out next turn when they try and put things on it. Just don't scale up this turn. No scale. Scale up's a sorcery, right? So they... Oh my god, that's so much. That's 4. Okay. That wasn't so bad. Draw a Recruiter. I don't know, Stan Nanove, about like gendered insults to... I don't know what to tell you, really, honestly. I've had people tell me that I'm being incredibly misogynistic with using the word cunt. But like dick, cock, knobhead and stuff is equally part of everyone's repertoire, so I don't know. If anything, I feel like it's kind of putting people on an even play, if I'm honest. So I don't know. I am not the fucking authority on what is a gendered naughty word and what isn't. So I'm not sure. So... do we think they have Vines the Vast Word or similar?
Potentially. Because, I mean, it would have set them up to win this turn if they did have it. And because they would have cast less.
No. They only struck with it once. They would have had plus... It wouldn't have given +4 because it was costing 2 mana because of Thalia. Gets a card out of their hand. So we can go like Recruiter, get Skyclave and try and eat this now.
I think we get Skyclave anyway, and then... because we can do it in response to anything that they do, can't we?
Yeah, but what you don't want to do... So let's talk this through, because this is an interesting bit now. So, if we wait for their turn, they untap and play a land, they have access to 5 mana, and Distortion Strike comes off of cooldown. They play 1 mana for it, and it becomes a 2/1, right? And then they attack with 2 of these. They Exalt. That's 4 damage coming through. They can Vines right now, Thestra, yeah. But then if we go to get it out... If they then have... They got 4 mana available at that point. If they then attack us and they play another spell, that will make it lethal. They will Vines in response to our creature, and that will stop us from taking it out, and that will kill us. Although Vines... Yeah, Vines is Shroud, not Hexproof, right? No, is it Shroud? Because if it's Shroud, that does nullify the next spell they cast.
I'm sure it is.
But it's opponent's control, isn't it? I can't remember exactly. What's the exact wording on Vines?
Oh, wait, no, isn't it? Yeah, because... no, I think it is. No, because there's a thing where you can Vines other people's stuff.
Yeah, you can stop Splinter Twin with it.
Yeah. So therefore it must...
Yeah, okay, so that's fine.
Yeah.
No, it's not Shroud, it's Hexproof. It's Hexproof. Okay. Yeah, so if they do that, if they have Spell plus Vines, we just die. Because there's no point where we can interact with it where Vines doesn't stop us. So there's an argument here. Because the other thing what can happen is, they swing for 4, we go to stop it, they kick Vines in response and they kill us. So we die if they have a spell plus Vines. If we do nothing, and they go spell, and don't have Vines, we survive. To see whether it's complicated, because you don't, with Infect, you don't often want to do it in the combat step because their spells have buffs.
Yeah.
So you want to get them out of the hand earlier.
That makes sense.
If they have only Vines, we only die if we shoot first and they have it.
So, what's the most likely?
No, Festival Spirit. Read Vines above. It spells your opponent's control. Their Vines wouldn't stop their own Vines. I think we do it in their turn anyway. Well, they know about Skyclave now as well. So they're not going to even try and go for it. They don't have both. No reason to go now. No reason to go now. Yeah, because we died to the spell. Yeah, no, you're right. You're right, more hardcore. We died to the spell anyway. I'm not flickering that sanctuary for shit. I'm going to use my wisps and my skyclave exclusively on that blighted agent. I'd love to use wisp to blanket this turn to eat it fully with skyclave, I think. Why no attacks? Because I was too busy thinking about that. That's right. Yeah, that was wrong. We should have hit with a 2-1. That's dumb. Catch you later, Shimmer, my friend. Catch you soon. Yeah, we should have attacked there. Yeah. If we had vines, our vines would stop their vines. Yes, that's very helpful, Stan. Thank you for putting that out. They chose not to cast the Distortion Strike.
That mean?
I don't know.
Oh wait, they can't. Oh no. Oh, they don't. Oh, they still need blockers, I guess, or they want the exalted triggers. That's what that means.
When do they get exalted triggers anyway?
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know.
So we're going to say no blocks and do nothing unless they cast a spell.
Okay. Cool.
So we're just going to take 7 infect and be done with it.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, that doesn't kill us.
Okay. Cool. Okay. Blight Agent number 2. So what I want to do is eat the Shape of Sanctuary with the Skyclave and then reset our Skyclave the Flickers to eat the Blight Agent. But now we just have to fuck around with both of them. So I'm now going to eat one of these Blighted Agents, which draws them a card. But as long as they haven't got Infect, we're all good. Right. I think we're getting outside of the woods because they didn't Blighted Agent us to death. They get a card out of this. That's true, Stan. If we hit them with Vagavan and had a Vines in the Exile Zone or some shit, that would be pretty cool. Although it wouldn't happen in their turn, obviously. Okay, so we've got Megas of the Moon. So now we can go, like, attack them, wisp our recruiter, get a Skyclave, end of turn, get rid of the other Blight Agent. And again, we have to figure out whether we do it this turn or not.
You're like, I guess because they've drawn a card, they're more likely to have.
So something they can do here is block the Noble Hierarch here and then pump it to kill our Thalia. But we have a wisp in the tin, so we're fine.
Yep.
They go 11. We're then going to go make a wisp. Target our recruiter. Goes away. Oh no! Fucking idiot, Vince. You fucking twat. I meant to play it with mana, Rob.
Oh.
Because we play this in our main phase. I was reading chat for other things. I was just reading chat in general about Blossom Defense. Yeah, sorry. So chat, what I meant to do there... Oh, fucking dick. is 3 mana, play Wisp, flicker this. Then we have a card in hand to play off the Vial.
Yeah.
We now have no defense. Don't worry. Chat is always late, right? You're delayed. If anything, you should be apologizing for being interactive with me because I was reading chat. They're going to Vines our own recruiter.
Well, that seems good for us. Yeah.
So they must think we have Resto, right? What I've just done suggests we have Resto. We do not have Resto. Okay, this is fine.
Okay.
No, Naki had fucked it up because I didn't have instant speed. It's just a scale up, is it? Because we just did the scale up anyway. Another Shape of Sanctuary for 2 mana. 1 card in hand. We are not dead. Oh, we are dead because it's 3 infect, isn't it? We are dead. So what I just did lost us the game. And I'm really enjoying very small fuck-ups
that
losing
cost
us the game.
The whole kit and caboodle. Oh, man. That's frustrating. That's very frustrating. And before we go into your next game, I'm afraid this is where I'm going to have to leave you this evening, I'm afraid.
Oh, no worries at all, Rob. Absolutely.
Early morning this morning. But thank you very much for entertaining me, and thank you, chat, for coming along. And
I'm sorry we didn't Kiki anything. I'm sorry Kiki seems to be the worst part of our deck, if anything.
Yeah, it's a little bit disappointing. But do you know what? This is the most Magic-like Magic we've played in a little while, actually. It's been really fun.
Yep.
So.
It's been very punishing.
It has, yeah. But Monkey is good. This is what I've learned.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to try and solve this to a 3-2. Okay. I'll speak to you soon then, my friend.
Luck. I'll speak to you later. Thanks, chat.
Catch you later, my friend. Bye-bye. Right, everybody. Next giveaway. Giveaway's Restoration Angel. We're going to mulligan this shit. So type Restoration Angel in the chat. I'll keep this. Restoration Angel in the chat. It's for $50 of store credit at coolstuffinc.com. Do you play Restoration Angel? No, we do not. No, we do not, because it's not shootable off of Imperial Recruiter. If you get me to eat your emote right now, I'll just ignore it. So opponent's on Amulet. Let's play a monkey here. They're going to take up the thing. Giveaway. Let's find out who got it. It was Top Hat Peasy. Oh, a familiar name. Top Hat Peasy. Hit me with a chat in chat now, Top Hat, so I can see you. There we go. Our opponent's just fucking popping off over there, and that's just how it is. Code. There we go. That is for $50 of store credit at coolstuffinc.com. So Crumbling Vestige makes a mana upon ETP, but it comes into play tapped. The Amulet untaps it, and you have 3 mana. Will they block Ragavan with the Azusa, do you reckon? Let's find out. Or do I just bolt the Azusa now?
Follow me.
Because Magus of the Moon's good here, right? That's the thing, if they don't block, we get to play and Magus. If they do block, we just play... Well, I'm going to get it in. Before blocks, though, we're going to bolt the Azusa. Is Bolt Swing better, though? Because if they don't block, we play a Magus, and that's way better. The question is, do they block? That was the question I was asking you, chat. Hello, Beardman. Hello. Find a Dryad of Elysian Groves. No, it's because I was tempted not to bolt. That's why. Okay. As long as they don't have an Azusa. Actually, no, this is a fucking mess. Because they just get Amulet here. And then they just play a Titan. If they play one Soul Land, one Celestia Sanctuary here, or similar, because they untap twice, it makes them 4 mana. Yeah, there you go, Gorturf. So now Gorturf untaps twice, and if they have a Primeval Titan, we have to go Magus of the Moon, and then pray we find a way to kill the 6/6. That's just swinging at us and thinning out their deck. We kill them with Magus. They're gonna die. Oh my god. As long as we don't die here. Because there's a chance. Do they still play the haste enabler? No, like, them having primed them doesn't always mean you're dead. If they have a Dryad of Elysian Groves plus the haste enabler, or if they have the haste enabler plus something else, like, there's a good chance they can kill us, but it doesn't mean you're always dead. They're hasting multiple titans. How are they hasting multiple titans, chat? Oh, they have a second Summoners Pact. Right, now how are they hasting both? Two untaps. So they need red mana, right? So they get another Groll Turf. No, they get a sacred... Not sacred, they get a... The fuck's it called? A Boros Garrison. Gretchen, what the fuck? That's insane. They get to draw their entire deck. I have not seen this before. This is interesting. That is infinite. So okay, I'll explain it. So the people in chat are like, you're dead. Can shut the fuck up because they need a second Summoners Pact, right? Oh, but they can have it off Teleria West. Is that the line that everyone was going for? Anyway, okay, right, that makes more sense. So they go Teleria West, bounce it, play it, get Summoners Pact for Gretchen, yeah? Wow, so this deck has like a really deterministic kill line now. No, but the traditional Titan Amulet, you're not definitely dead there. Like they need more than just one Primeval Titan 2 Amulet. Right? So what's happening now, for people who don't know, which is crazy, I've never seen this before. So Gretchen allows them to pay 4 mana, draw a card, and put a land from their hand onto the battlefield. So what they do is they can play a Secret Growth Chamber, untap it twice from 2 amulets, make 4 mana, put it back into the hand with a trigger, and then activate Gretchen to do it again. So they can draw their entire deck. So 1 Titan plus 2 amulets kills. How so? I wish people would stop saying it is and tell me how. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, this is very cool. This is frustrating because this means that the deck is incredibly consistent. No, that 1 Titan 2 amulets does not create the Valakut kill because you need a Dryad of Elysian Groves. How do they get Dryad of Elysian Groves? Is it Simic Grove General plus... Here's a question, so I'm trying to figure this out. Simic Grove General plus Teleria West, move into the battlefield, untap, tap them, untap, tap them, bounce Teleria West, get Summoners Pact, get Dryad of Elysian Groves. So then how are you getting more lands at that point? Another pact. So they pact for Dryad, then how do they get more lands at that point? They get another play with Dryad, right? But they've already transmuted the Teleria West. So Titan, Boros, bounce land, and haste land. Pump twice. Titan's a 10 6 of haste. Attack, get Vesuva, double strike land. Yeah, that's the classic one. 100%. 100%. But when they got Simic Growth Chamber and the Teleria West, I was like, this is a whole different kettle of fish, right? Do they even play haste and double strike lands anymore? That was like fucking 4 years ago. Petals aren't legal in modern. Oh, come on, chat. Come on. Oh, fucking hell. I'm listening to them. Oh, fucking hell, that is funny. That is funny. Imagine if we were a Ghost Quarter deck. Imagine if if it didn't bolt Azusa and they didn't block, we had 3 mana from Magus. Do you realise that? Do you realise that? I should never have bolted it. You're all fucking terrible at Magic. Twitch chat. On a long enough timeline, when 6 will become self-aware and take over the world, Maniac. I'm obviously looking with hindsight that we should have done that. Anyway, so Fellow Guardian out, Kiki out. It's the worst part of the deck. Santa Prelate's on 2 or 0. Santa Prelate on 0 is pretty good. Yeah, let's do that. Leonin Relic Water for those fucking amulets. Flexion Vocal on Teleria West. I can't, it's non-land. Fuck. Megasin. Do we want Katakis? I mean, you have to pay for their amulets. It's certainly something. How do they win? Do they draw the whole deck and have some mana? I'm assuming it's Thassa's Oracle, right? Shut up, Mohawk. What the fuck are you talking about? What do you mean they were blocking our Vagabond there? We don't know that. In hindsight, that was our only line. That was our only line. So Revoker naming, what was the creature they just played? What was her name? Someone tell me her fucking name. Cynthia? Claudia? What was the name? Gretchen Titchwillow. I feel like you're fucking making it up. Gretchen Titwillow. You're a Gretchen Titwillow, you fucker. Oh my god. Okay, so we can also path the Gretchen, I guess.
Know what you're doing right now?
Thanks for the gifted subs, one James. Gifted subs out to Kato Guac, Soul Survivor, Merzigod, A Shard of Glass, Longclaw MTG. Welcome, 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 welcome. Do you know what? Let's do a giveaway.
Impressing the heck out of me.
This will be the 4th giveaway. So it's $50 of in-store credit for CoolStuffInc.com, the channel's new sponsor. I should probably finish sideboarding. A giveaway sideboarding is hard. There we go. Get involved, chat.
Know what you're doing right now? Impressing the heck out of me. Know what you're doing right now? Impressing the heck out of me.
Follow me.
This hand fucking sucks. This hand is... It's okay.
Follow me.
Okay. The winner is Shardfire, of all people. You don't deserve this, Shardfire. You do. Shardfire, drop a little chat in the chat text thing for me. Say something, my friend. There we go.
Know what you're doing right now? Impressing the heck out of me.
You are the 4th giveaway today.
Follow me.
There you go. There's $50, Dr. Shardfire, for CoolStuffInc.com. Next turn, we're going to be fetching up some white sources. We're going to slam Magus if we get there. Our opponent might just kill us on like turn 2 or some shit. Okay, no Amulet. That's a good sign. I'll have to play this Gretchen version on the channel. That's pretty sick. Flooded Strand, Aether Vial. Into the red zone we go. Can't wait for the viewer numbers to be shit and bad once you do the last giveaway. Shadow Class, that's just a bit shitty, mate, isn't it? Try not to be a cunt, if that's alright. Also, we averaged it 200. We're not actually that far over normal numbers with giveaways, so don't be a prick. Amulet of Vigor. Need to claim my vial. I'm fine with that. Get a planes. Untap and draw. Arid Mesa. Crack the Mesa. Grab a planes. Thanks for the hype train, though. Appreciate it. Tab, welcome back, my friend. I see you. I see you. I didn't put giveaway in the stream title. I should do that, shouldn't I? Because that's what all the other dickheads do. I mean, other streamers, dickheads. Just calling everyone dickheads for no reason. Why am I like this?
No, you
turn to our
right
opponent.
Now. Impressing the heck out of me.
Do you think there's people that just like go around Twitch, just go into streams for giveaways and only that? I've done it now. Let's see if we get a lot of weirdos, right?
No, you don't right
Mountain.
The heck out of me.
No commercials
Combat.
for me.
Attack. Do you know what? I don't think they can kill my stuff. Fuck them. Let's get them. I'm going to flicker this plane as if we've got a plowshares or some shit. I don't know. So they have basic forest in their deck, right? But, like, how do they deal with an actual Magus? I guess they must have Dismember in the side. Do I think... Hello, Madison Watt. I see you. I see you. Do I think Blitz decks are good entry to FAB? At the current stage, they are your best bet. It's a shame that we don't have better entry points. Like, things like the original Hero decks. I believe Legend Story Studios have said, I don't know if it's publicly said or not, but they are planning to do more intro stuff. I don't know how long in the future that would be. So I think Blitz decks are good. They are complicated, but if you play card games normally, you're going to be okay. But they're not best introduction for like really like new to card game sort of players. I'm going to flick out that Sanctuary there. Oh yeah, Dryad turns on all their lands, doesn't it? Yes, interesting. Who just said that? Thagriza. Well, I'm just going to slap them. Down to 1. Do they have Dryad of the Elysian Groves? They have a green source. They have a Dryad. They have all the colours of mana. Summoning Pack time. No. Okay. Okay. Woo! Fuck me, baby. Okay, so... we probably want those paths for those summoning, those dickheads, those little dryads of the fucking thing. I might just cut the Stoneforge package entirely. Honestly. There's actually a picture that's a Dryad Elysian goes with my face on it, like with a bottle of milk next to it. So Phyrexian Invoker names their Wing-Con creature. Oh, some bits! Haven't seen bits on these neck of the woods for a while. I'm also really close to Hype Train level 3, so I'm just going to tell you all. If you have Amazon Prime, you have a free Prime subscription if you are signed into Prime via Twitch. So you can give your Bezo bucks to your favourite streamer. That could be me, for example. That could be me. Yes. No, GM Jax. If you just got here, that's not what they do. We've already seen it.
Impressing the heck out.
Oh, it is my stream offline image. Thank you, Naki. And Bobby Yo giving us up to Alphas and Train 23, getting us into Hype Train level 3. Let's fucking go. I also have a PO box. Tab really wants me to receive more stuff to my PO box so I can open his box that he sent me because I haven't had any fan mail for like 6 months. So someone sent me something so Tab can get his rocks off. Let's give that a go. I don't fucking care anymore. I am having fun. It's fun chatting to people playing Magic, and our games have been really fun. It's good to lose games due to my own agency. I'm being serious here, by the way. It's good to lose games to your own agency as opposed to just getting fucked by like new cards or combos that are obnoxious, right? Chat, can we even keep this? I'm tempted to put some fat up in the office, so.
Know what you're doing right now? Impressing the heck out of me.
Appreciate everything you do. Thanks for the entertainment.
Turn 1 monkey. Yeah, but they're going first, though. We have 2 bits of removal. We can keep this. Because we can just kill Azusa with a bounce trigger on the stack. We can kill Drive Listening Groves. Arboreal Grazer, though. Bit different. Also, it blocks our fucking... I'm tired, so I'm just sweating for the sake of it. It blocks our monkey pretty well. It's untap. Let's draw that. Let's go ahead and shock ourselves. We can't monkey right now. That's not a monkey. That's a sloth. Do you know sloths are like really dumb animals? Like useless animals. Do you know koala bears are pretty useless too? Do you know that? Yeah. Dryad of the Elysian Groves. Okay. Castle Gambry. Okay. Not a fan of that. So we're going to path this away. How many basics do they play, chat? Sloths and koala bears are adorable, to be honest. So there is that. They're just going to cast Titan next turn. Like, what? What can man do against such reckless ramp? You know what? They've got 2 cards in hand. There's always a very small chance they just don't have a fucking Titan. And then we draw Wisp, we flicker that Garrison, we start to really fuck with their mana. Imagine if they had 2 forests in play, and then we ghost quartered with no more forests in the deck, and we blew up a soul land and they got nothing. Imagine that situation. Okay, they don't have an amulet. Maybe we'll draw. This is really bad. This is because we're in a bad spot, chat. So I'm going to kill the Arboreal Grazer now. So if we untap and have something to kill the Prime Time with, we can get in. Cemetery Gatekeeper, the red. Is that the white or the green one? The white one requires so many hoops to jump through. It doesn't do anything, unfortunately. Okay, so maybe we aren't dead. I'm pretty sure we're fucking dead next turn. But the red one. Oh, I never really thought about it. I don't know. What are you flashing back? Bolts or paths? I don't think that's very good. Do we have 2 turns to go get a Magus? They have 2 forests in play, for fuck's sake. Pings for 2. What's the flashback one there? Is that not the cemetery? Oh no, of course it's the cemetery one's all exile thing from Yard, right? This deck needs 1 copy of Fiend Hunter as well, or similar. That's my scolding hot take right now. Thank you for the hype, everybody. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the subs as well, and gift subs. I appreciate that you all want me to carry on doing what I'm doing. The video game that should be out tomorrow is so good. I don't know if I hype it too much, but fuck, it's funny. I'm playing a really dumb... The Splice is on the deck I'm talking about. I'm playing a really dumb legacy deck. And the game that I play is fucking hilarious. Cemetery Gatekeeper. I need to read its exact wording. Sure. That bolt was so bad earlier. Two cards similar to Cemetery Gatekeeper, including Celestial Gatekeeper and Cemetery Gatekeeper. Well done, bot. This wasn't brewed. I brought it to it, and we played a game or two. Yeah, this game is so fucking over. Sure, we played a game or two in the Splicer Call. Man, we would have won our first 2 rounds. I genuinely believe we would have done if I just played them correctly. Like, that's a very obvious statement, but it's true. We were so close to actually fucking winning. Oh man. Oh, bah. Vince, I've asked this question already, but you didn't answer. I want to send you a bust of a Sister of Silence. Would you prefer painted or unpainted? I would love to paint it. The problem, Stim, with that is that I have so much to paint right now. You saw my pile. I put a pile of shape video out. If you haven't seen it, it's there. And I've bought more since then. I got a Ghost Rider Marvel Crisis Protocol model with the intention of putting an orc head on it and some orc bits to make it like a orc Ghost Rider. And I bought a broadside as well, because I'm starting to. So I have so much stuff. I'd love to paint this. I fucking love the Sisters of Silence. I love Watchers of the Throne. I haven't quite finished the second book yet, but it's fucking sick. But if you want to paint it, if you would like to paint and send it, I will just play it on my shelves, either in the war room or in here. I've been there. So yes, that would be cool. But I prefer painting just because my pile of shame. What was the other questions? Answer some questions real quick. Let's talk about Cemetery Gatekeeper real quick then. Then we're going to do another giveaway in just a moment, my friends. Cemetery, is that what it is? What the fuck am I doing wrong, chat? I don't remember this art though, but I remember the cycle. So, first strike, when it enters the battlefield, exile a card from my graveyard, like the rest of them do. And obviously the green one exiles on attack as well, because of course it fucking does. Oh, of course it fucking does. When a player plays a land or casts a spell, if it shares a card type with the exile card, it deals 2 damage to that player. The problem with these sort of cards in D&T, really, is that, like, you don't want your harsh mentors and all that shit that ping people. This is Cemetery spelt like Americans, right? Oh, no, it's not. Interesting. Yeah, I just don't think the pain punishers do enough. Well, historically, that's the case. Maybe this would be okay. I think you'd want to play this in the non-Stoneforge, like Leonardo Ghost Quarter ones, though, right? It's got to be. It's got to be. Right, other stuff that people said. So, Fishy 4346 said, Mr. President Kenobi, I've watched your content for a few years now and finally finished Legacy D&T yesterday, mostly because of your videos. You got me into Legacy D&T and I'm really excited to play it in the future. That's fucking awesome. That's really cool. I'm really glad. I played some Legacy in Berlin and loved it. Played some Legacy yesterday and loved it. Today and loved it. I do still love the format when it's not all monkey mirrors, you know? Yeah, I'm glad. I want to put more gameplay content out again. Like, I'm enjoying this stream. The games have been good. It's my fault that we've lost, but the games have been good. Have I 3D printed anything lately? Asks Halimane. I have. I 3D printed some bits for some bases for my Zephyrim for my Sister Battle, and I 3D printed some Orc Stormboy jetpacks, some rockets to put on the back of just normal boys to make them into Stormboys. I got a printer off of Eligoo. They said, do you want to review it? I said, I'll make a video about 3D printing. Please send me one then. And they did. So I own 2 3D printers now. And I was meant to make that video in mid-December, but I told them, honestly, it might not be to the new year. And now at the end of January. I just haven't got round to doing more 3D printing, so I don't feel confident making the video yet, because I want to be, like, in the swing of it. So that's coming at some point. Eligoo aren't paying me, to be fair, so I have no obligation to do shit. But I did send me a printer, so I do feel there's an obligation there. Problem with orcs that every kit could be a great orc kit. Lol, I might use that. Yeah, exactly. I fucking love orcs though. So good. If you didn't know, everybody, I'm now sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., as that message in the chat says. What's my favourite model I ever painted? Says oh fuck my god. Fuck my god. Transnosaurus Hex. One day, my friend. One day. Favourite model I've painted? Probably the Creature Caster Great Unclean one. Or Magnus. There's a couple of characters that I love as well. Gazgor was up there. Giant Ugin figure. Is it the actual one? Exclams Seb, says Merry Winter. That is not a command right now, but yeah, Seb McKinnon needs to sort himself out, the fucking dickhead. Right then, chat. It's giveaway time. Is there a specific colour scheme you use for your Sister Silence, Vince? If so, you can DM a pic of them on Discord so I can use it. I will. I haven't painted any of the troops up yet, but I do have some of the sword and flamer ones painted, so I will. I actually want to trim them up a little bit, touch them up a little bit, before I play them at the beachhead. So there's a CFP thing down there. It's going to get removed after this stream. Someone pointed that out earlier. It's one of the last bits I missed. So whilst I have no bad blood with CFP anymore, I am not affiliated with them. I am with Cool Stuff Inc. now. Times change, people grow, things change, right? Right, chap. Who wants $50 of Cool Stuff Inc. store credit? Let's fucking find out. Let's go with X-Clan giveaway. Give it to me. Did that work? That didn't work. No, chat. Everyone calm down. Stop. It didn't work. There we go. Giveaway started. Type give it to me in the chat, everybody. Give it to me. So we're on the 5th giveaway now. You do not need to include the period. Hang on, what did I type? No, just give it to me with capital G, capital I, capital T, capital... I don't think it gives a shit about capitals, but I'm not sure. I would capitalize every word if I were you, though, because that's what I did. And everyone should always copy everything I do. Blocked by the anti-spam. Got him! That'll teach every name I can never pronounce. Give me your milk, says definitely not Peach. Well, I can't, I'm afraid. Right, let's see who gets it. Pognostrofist, hello, my friend. Knocking about in there. Long time, 23-month subscriber, Pognostrofist. Pognostrofist. Let's have a look.
Follow me.
The Pog Daddy themselves. You've won something from... No, that's not you. Fuck. Why can I not... Come on, Twitch. There we go. Oh, you did? Yeah, that's your second time winning something on the stream. Just checked. Well done, my friend. Right, you lovely bunch of coconuts. Would I like to play first? I would love to play first. Well, another giveaway coming up after this game, or maybe towards the end of it. I'll see how I feel. Let's fucking go, as they say. Sure. Absolutely pogging off. I love it. So there are good resources for online stuff. Like there's Thingiverse. There is... I'm trying to think what I've been using. So I'm so out of the fucking loop with that as well. I don't have them bookmarked. That's so strange. I know just Google and have a look at is it Cults? Cults 3D? Yeah, Cults 3D is pretty good. Thingiverse is pretty good. Yeah, My Mini Factory, there we go. That's another good one. That's the other one I was trying to think of, but I couldn't think of the name of. And then, like, if you just, like, look around at forums, Reddit's got some really active 3D printing communities, including, like, 3D printed Warhammer and stuff. You can find really good Patreons, so they're formed a bit, so I dropped it. I have subs to Archvillain Games, for example. There's one of the Patreons that have some really cool shit in them. My Twitch streams, it's already a cult. That's what my Patreon's for. Just for me to set up my cult so we can all live in a compound in the desert. The Cult of Milk. So we have our second game to Murktide, looks like. For that reason, for this, I'm going to Stoneforge and get a Battle Skull, I think. I think getting the big 7-mana chunky boy is probably not the play once you get bolted and leave it right in your hand.
Impressing the heck out of me.
Hello, Dave. Hello, Dave. Hello, Dave. Long time no fucking see, my friend. How are you? What's the favorite kind of milk? Well, I'm a dirty lefty, so it's got to be soy, hasn't it? No, I'm joking. I don't think I've ever actually had... No, I've never had soy milk. That's the only other milk I've had. I've never had oat milk or anything. But no, I'm classic cold brew, you know, milky tit milk from a cow, right? If it's not from a cow's tit, it's not going to make me come. Thanks for the prime, Dave. I hope you're glad you showed up as we started to talk about milky tits. Milky tits. I was going to go to a pie cam, but I realized it wasn't set up. Hang on. Dave. Dave, how you doing, Dave? How you doing, Dave? How you doing, Dave? Anyway, we fetched end of turn. We untap and we draw. Hopefully a Thalia. That'd be sweet. That is not a Thalia. That's a not very useful. Kiki. The universal constant of my milkiness. It's just not me that loves milkiness, Dave. It's everyone. I never forget when I start making jokes about milking people, and some people on Twitter were like, "You can't do that. You can't do that." The right wingers, they've co-opted milk, and I'm like, no one co-opts milk. the premium source of calcium for like half the world's population, if not more. I'm talking about wanking people off. So fuck off. God. No, don't let them. Transnosaurus Hex. Don't allow it. Oh my god, black mana? In this economy? Oh, it's Dredge. Fuck, son. We get to make a battle skull. We played Dredge last week. There's an ox of my gonads in the bin. We're going to draw. What do we want? Love that equipment that eats things from the new set. That'd be gas. Like, imagine if we had Lion's Scarf or whatever it's called now, and we'd untap, play it, eat a thing, become a 2/2. Next one, eat 1, 2, 3 lands and an ox. It'd be so gas. I'm really looking forward to Lion Sash. I did a video talking about it today. I'm really hyped with it. Powerful card back doesn't seem too obnoxious. I just wish it cost 1 mana on all its activations was 0, but that's just me. That's just me. What's your favourite cathartic reunion art, chat? Is it man with dinosaur or woman with mother? Sure. Oh, wow. Oh, fuck. It's old school. We're playing Conflagrate. The one that is good against TNT. Oh my fucking god, are you joking?
Follow me.
So they're going to reanimate Ox of Agonis and make a lot of ruined amalgams if we slam our Battle Skull into it. Maybe we just play blue, white, Esper Mill in the new meta game. Stoneforge Mill. We'll mill them and eat all their suffered Lion Sash. Everyone's like, Vince, no, it was meant to be like a utility. No, I'm like, no, it's our main threat. Fuck you. We'll just do that. We can Kiki our Stoneforge on turn 5, which is cool. Love to draw maybe a Wisp would be okay. Because it'd fuck with their hand and fuck with what they're doing. Okay. Okay. Let's go attacking. Boop. They'll block. I should win a nice high life total as well. So don't forget, everyone's on the Patreon. Don't forget, we got the Modern League, proxy friendly Modern League, available to be signed up for right now. And you've got the 40k league as well. God, I'm fried. It's been a very long day. Can you tell I'm taking longer to think through what I'm trying to say? Fuck. So they dredge 2 Narcomoebas, which will get them multiple amalgams. Yes, 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 yes. If I don't conflagrate my Stoneforge, I might just re-equip the Battle Skull. I'm not even joking. So they configure the Stoneforge here. Do a bit of damage to my face. And then I, like, Skyclaver Amalgam away. Equip a Batterskull. And just start fucking slapping bitches all over the shop. Just, like, karate chopping cocks. There's actually 2 conflagrates in the bin, which is kind of depressing. Okay. Well, sure. Oh, well, hang on. So, why do we think that Cigar doesn't equip reconfigure stuff? Because it's equipment, right? Well, it doesn't have an equip cost, so equip cost can't be made 0 with Metalcraft Paladin. But I'm pretty sure it does just enter the battle from equip, because all Cigar cares about. Why would it fall off? But it can be equipped. It is an equipment. It's an equipment and a creature. It says on it if it's attached, it's not a creature, right? Doesn't matter if it says equip or attach. Doesn't matter. It works. I'm almost certain it works. Oh, I see what you mean. The rule set that says it's not a creature attached to reconfigure, so during to activate reconfigure to make it not creature. No. It's reminder text of how the Yeah, I see. It does depend on whether it's minor text or not. Oh, it doesn't reduce the 0, it adds a 0 ability. So Pure Steel Paladin will be able to make them equipable if... But then there'll still be a creature, I guess, as well. Interesting. Drawing a Stoneforge is real decent here. So we get to go Stoneforge. We just want any 2-drop, really. Grab a Caldra. Play a Skyclave. Eat this. Yeah, it depends on... So any judge is going to tell you let's wait for the release FAQ or whatever, right? As someone just pointed out, Pure Steel Paladin doesn't reduce equip cost to 0. It gives it a new... All equipment, when you have Metalcraft, a new equip cost of 0. So you've still got the old one and the new one. So Pure Steel Paladin will just give all these equipments equip 0. But then the question becomes, does equipping stop it being a creature? Is that... You know... There might be an update to the equipment rules, this set. Oh, I'm a dum-dum. Oh, they only have 1 card now. They can't conflagrate away the Stoneforge Mystic. Yeah, so the Rhine Stick says that. So is attached and... Oh, we take 3 from Kumjai. Is attached and equip the same thing? Does equip attach an equipment? If it doesn't at the moment, it might be by the time Kamigawa comes out, right? Oh, there you go. If Mark Rosewaters asked the rules manager and put it in a blog, why are you all acting like we don't know? For fuck's sake, come off it. Take 8 here. And then they dredge 5. Dredge 5, and then they go conflagrate for a bunch. Is that how that works? take a... Or do we block with the stone forge here? Because we don't want to go too low, do we? 3 cards in hand, but 8 cards in hand. Shoot for 8. So I'm with Ultra Pro still. I'm not with Channel Fireball anymore. For that, to answer that question. How do we block here? Then we can attack for 6. They can block with both creatures, kill our thing. They get a 3/3. We go to 20. No, we go from 6 to 12. And they have 9 power in play, 2 1/1s. The CFB comments were all shitty. Yeah, that's not CFB's fault. Can I take it? Go to 6. You can configure me for a lot next turn. Oh, I didn't think about the Silver Smoke Ghouls. Silver Smoke Ghouls, yo! We're just fucking dead, I think. Let's hope they don't double block my Sky Clear. I think that's my only line here. Because Ban's about to hand because there's one block and we just dive through the thing, so. So if they double block, we're in trouble. If they don't double block, we're still in big trouble. As long as they need to dredge and conflagrate. Okay, that's fine. Does Magus do anything? Sanctum on Conflagrate's pretty good, right? Oh, but that's interesting. Sanctum Prelate only stops the number I put it on, right? So you can cast... If I put Sanctum Prelate on 1, they can cast Conflagrate for 3. Is that right, chat? It's been a while. There's a Mega Mod this weekend? I did not know. No, I'm pretty sure that is how it works. I can't stop Conflagrate with this. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I'm asking, but I'm pretty sure I know. Okay, get rid of this, and then keep like a bolt maybe. No, keep a Ragavan on the play, and we'll change the bolts in the draw. Because it's like what's the 2 blue mana that counts as a spell of 4 CMC or higher? Because you used to be able to like, you could always hit rev with it because no one would ever rev under it. Yeah. 2 paths, then we're going to scry. Use the Sanctify. We brought them in. Come on, Accordion. We brought them in. What are you doing? That's it. Disable Stroke. Thank you. That's the one I was thinking of. Tap, and we're gonna scry 2 this turn. Yes, we are. Let's go have a look what's going on in our deck. And we want to find the Sanctifier. I might bottom anything that isn't the Sanctifier if I'm completely honest about it.
Know what you're doing
I'll be
right
tempted
now?
to keep a wisp.
Impressing the heck out of me.
Pog, let's
But
go,
there it is,
man.
shit. Pog. Pog indeed. Chaos Shark, you're my little Pog champ. Don't want advantage. Don't want to vial this late either. I kept literally scoring to there might have just like stopped us from losing the game. It's fucking wild, isn't it? Fucking wild. Lightning Axe, Stitching Dark Blast to enable their Dredge. That is fine. Only 2, you little inquisitive slut. We'll get more eventually one day. I need to get a better HDMI input as well so I can do some streaming of both EDH and Warhammer. That's my next step, I think. I've got a battle report filmed for another Warhammer battle report, similar to one with Quipster, by the way, with Mikey from Hellstorm Wargaming. But it takes so much time and energy to do and then to edit. I'd much rather stream like physical 40k with like 3 or 4 cameras, overhead, dice tray, 2 sides. Yeah, that's something I really want to get into. But I've got to buy more cameras. They're not cheap. Okay, so they're going to sit here, brass themselves. They're going to cast Cathartic Reunion, I would assume. You can ask me a content creator question. I'll try my hardest to answer it. Some stuff I won't answer, obviously. If you like ask me like how big my arsehole is, that's for me and my wife to know alone. But if you can give it a go. Cathartic Ditching Dark Blast on an Ox. Silver Smoke Gold into the bin. No Creeping Chill for the Silver Smoke. No Narcoon for those prizes. There's 2 of them in the bin right now. We want to draw like, I don't know, a Sanctifier. A Sanctifier would be insane. It would kick their teeth in, as it were. Check and draw, right. I do share the size of my arsehole with other content creators. I'm going to dash this now.
Know what you're doing right now?
Whilst, because I go to Ox next turn.
Impressing the heck out of me.
Just ticking my vial up to 13. Keep up the good work, dude.
Wax and Lakes, welcome back, my friend. When I first saw Aether Vial, many moons ago, I actually didn't know about it back in the day when I was playing Mirrored and Kamikaze era. I saw it like back before the first Commander precons came about, when I was playing Commander for the first time. And do I discard the Skyclave Apparition and the Bat Skull to try and find what we need? And the point was, I thought Aether Vials, I think I take up to like 10 for Progenitus or 15 for Emrakul. If you're new here, then Stan, arseholes are measured in UK currency, either 5p, 50p. It's the circumference of the balloon knot, as we call it. I'm going to discard some cards and draw some cards. I'm not even joking. We need the Bat Skull. So I'm going to go ahead and ditch a Path and a Skyclave. Find a Recruiter. Okay, there we go. £2 or 2p? Yeah, it's one of the two, isn't it? What if you had an arsehole the size of a £5 note? No, because the circumference definitely... Stan, you are fresh meat here. The circumference is important for a few reasons. It tells you how clenched you are. So if you're not doing well in a game of Magic, you might clench. If you don't want them to draw that one removal spell, your arsehole goes from being the size of a 50 pence piece, Right, imagine that being a puckered art. Imagine this a puckered arsehole. And it goes to being like this, right? So like, really tight. Imagine this, everybody, is a puckered arsehole. They thought if you hit double creeping chill. So we go to 11 here. They're going to get back a Silver Smoke Ghoul, which is going to bring back several poised amalgams in our end step. Now, Recruiter does get us the Sanctifier, but it's too late. If we draw it this turn, we'll be gods among men. We didn't. Okay, shit on it. So they're gonna have 3 poised amalgams next turn, which is 9 damage. If they hit a creeping chill, we are dead. But we're gonna have at least one blocker. Okay. So Blackstone. Firstly, are you called Blackstone because of 40k? Is it Blackstone Fortresses? Blackstone, the old stuff. Right. Let me just resolve this, and I can try and see if I can answer that question for you. I'll try to. This is not good here, but maybe I don't know. I think we're just fucked, chat. Looking at your current scene, would a similar scene be too empty for a new streamer or YouTuber? A lot of negative space to fill in this one, so active chat. Personally, I don't like YouTube content where there's like a constant webcam on stream, unless you're being really active into it. A lot of people just treat YouTube content like Twitch content, which often doesn't involve them talking directly to the camera, much, if at all. There's a lot of long pauses, and then they edit that stuff out. It just doesn't... That's a personal preference, perhaps. I think a lot of the space that I have on the screen right now is because I want all this information to be there for the VOD and for people following along. People who want to maximize it and just like have it on TV in the background or whatever, they can see the chat, yeah? And sponsors and stuff, sure. Sponsors are important. I would look at, like, a lot of streamers use green screen to put themselves just literally in the bottom corner when they're playing. I think that's pretty reasonable. Or if you haven't got green screen because you're starting out, just a little webcam cutaway, honestly. Use that for Modo or Arena. This is all very particular to me because I want people to like think about my Insta and my Twitter and stuff when I'm talking about it. There's links down below to those as well. So I mean, so yeah, I would go for less dead space than I've got right now, hugely. So there you go. For my game, my face to be reversed. Well, that's good to know, Stim. It's good to know. I don't give a fuck, but it's good to know. We're in a bad spot. So, we're about to take 9. Thank you, Vince Barcelona, and welcome. I'm glad you found us over here on the YouTubes. We're going to giveaway on the go, by the way. It's going to be the word arsehole. So type the word arsehole, spelled in the English way, to get $50 of in-store credit with coolstuffinc.com. Or even for a transfer. I'll pick one in a moment. No full stop at the end. Did I put one? No, I didn't. We are so fucking dead. Oh, there's a dab for Shardfire. There's no dabbing tonight, Shardfire. I fucked it on every occasion. G fucking G, opponent. G fucking G. We went... Right, chat. We went 1-4. And we should have won. If I'm not fucking terrible at this game, we should have won our first 3 rounds. I'm not exaggerating. Like, one of them kept us in it but gave us a good chance. The other one, I just threw the game. Right. I'll answer your question before we do the giveaway. Keep writing arsehole, everyone. Thanks. Another question. What kind of details would you give for more emphasis to if you want to make video streams more accessible to deaf or blind followers? That's an interesting question. It's something that I have considered in the past, but I've just not really had. I already don't have the resources to put enough content as I want to at the moment, so like getting extra stuff into there. I think so. I don't know how good closed captions is on Twitch. I did see a streamer recently have it on their stream. If it's automated, I really want to set that up. Actually, that reminds me. Not my dog's just come in. Hello, Bovril. Not a streamer, but caption subtitles for deaf have to help. Yeah, so YouTube's closed captions are pretty good, and also your community can submit them as well. I know Spice Echo is really, really good with this. So honestly, I admit that I could be better with it. It's just figuring out how to do it and things like that. Let's go ahead and finish the giveaway. But there are automated tools that do it, especially for YouTube. It's why I'm not so fussed about the YouTube side of things, because like, the closed captions are relatively good. Although there can be times when I ramble and talk way too fast. The community can know. Oh, they took that. Actually, I think I remember reading about that. They took that away. So the community can't now. So what I was thinking of in my head is similar to how was it Lindsay Ellis or was it Spice 8 Mac? One of them, before Lindsay obviously disappeared off of social medias, one of them tweeted out an image of them having community members submit to them the closed captions or the translated script or whatever, and then we can put it in the back end. So that's a thing. I want to put that on my to-do list. Thank you, Blackstone. That's actually going to be very much food for thought to put that into my active plan to-do list. Space. Closed caption ability on Twitch? Question mark. Cool. Yeah, I do wonder. I am a bit of a fucking scatterbrain, sweary, fast-speaking dickhead. Yeah, not much to talk about Naki, definitely. Yeah, it might be the Lady Livinus that I watched that had it on. Might drop a DM, actually. The giveaway was done. Who got it? Ultra Axel. Ultra Axel. Can you please say hello in the chat so I can get you, my friend, the last code? Let's open Word. I didn't want that. Alright, my friend, let me drop you a little DM. This is for $50 of in-store credit over on coolstuffinc.com. And there we have it, everyone. A couple of things before we throw it over to somebody. We're going to go raid somebody. Just hold up for just like 2 minutes. We'll raid somebody, show some love. You can stick around and find a new stream that we very much enjoy, or just show some love. Check me out on youtube.com/Kenobi. There's links in the description down below this stream. I make YouTube content over there, so if you're new here and you've enjoyed what you've seen, my YouTube content is better. Don't forget, Patreon links down there as well. I've got free to enter if you want the Patreon. Fucking tournaments for 40k and modern going on at the moment. We also get an Alter sleeve every month with free shipping as well. And if you're going to be buying anything from Cool Stuff Inc., use the code Kenobi. It helps me immensely. Immensely. Right, dickheads. Right, dickheads. Where are we going? Where are we dropping? Let's go have a look. Who is on and what are they playing? That's the important bit, right? Do you know what? No, I'll raid down. I was going to raid Kibbler, but he doesn't need the help, bless him. I like the dude, but he doesn't need the help, right? He's a big boy. There's a VTuber called Sarah the Squirrel. Let's do it. Let's send the love that way. Right. For any of you who are curious, I'm now going to be on my Discord for my Patreon playing some League of Legends. People, get in the clown car. This channel is intended for mature audiences, another prompt, so just bear that in mind as we go in. We'll raid the Cool Stuff Inc. family another time. Right, let's go say hello to this squirrel. And the rest of you, use your emotes, you fucks. And the rest of you who are on the Discord, I'll see you over there for some League in a moment. Ta-ta for now.